Probably from Misaki.
Oh yeah, that sounds good, Masaki. He's in traffic. From what I
should we talk about him?
Masaki stream.
Hello.
Woo.
Alright, Misaki streaming.
Now we gotta play well.
We're famous, yeah. We're famous on Twitch.
Misaki, your stream looks really good. It's very, very crystal clear. Beautiful. Michael.
I'm gonna change the shotgun. Since I've got a shot.
Did you see him changing to shotguns?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe if you kill him the other day. Both running shotgun.
What's that?
Maybe if we both running shotgun the other day.
Oh right, yeah. He's doing good with the shotguns. He was killing it.
Yeah, no shame. It's a good shotgun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, just like murdering everybody. Why not? And it's his, honestly, like he has that game where he just wants to run up in people's faces, so shotgun seems like a perfect combination.
He's going back to his roots.
Mm-hmm.
投票は締め切られ、実験場所が選択されました。候補者の皆さんは配置についてください。
God, it's gonna be in my head all day. All day.
Here's a different song to put in your head. One that my sister tried to contend with me.
Okay.
Against Casey and Jojo.
Yeah, I love Casey and Jojo, yeah.
You know that little competition, like see who can like think of the most like just like the best song back then.
Yeah.
R&B, slow jamming. And she come up with Blackstreet, Don't Leave. Right. Yeah, that is a tune. It's not Casey and Jojo, you know.
It's not All My Life.
you know that song?
All My Life?
No, Blackstreet, Don't Leave.
No, I don't think so.
You might as well find on your phone, refresh your memory.
I mean, yeah, so many of them. If I heard them, I definitely would know.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, my sister played a song for me the other day. She was like, "I'll definitely know it," and I was like, "I don't know this song." And then the chorus came, and I was like, "Oh my god, of course I know this song."
It all rushed back to you.
It all rushed back to me, man. Like the little files in my head opened up, and I was like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah.
And everything else associated with that year was like there as well.
Mm-hmm.
But now I completely forgot who it was.
I don't listen to the radio that often, but when I do, sometimes, yeah, it's like 90s at 9 or whatever, and there's some sweet jams that come on that, again, take me back. It's like you get transported back to the time.
Yeah. Michael Bolton, that was it.
Michael Bolton.
It was one of Michael Bolton's songs.
Cool.
She was like, "It's epic, it's epic."
What? What Michael Bolton song?
Well, the way she explained it to me was, do you remember Saved by the Bell?
Yes, I do.
Do you need combat shotgun?
Yes, please.
Okay, come
on. When Kelly left Zach,
yeah,
they played the song, and it was that song. It was that Michael Bolton song. I was like, oh, what's it called now? See, I couldn't even remember the song until the chorus. And I was like, oh my god, this is like so iconic, I know this song.
Michael Bolton does, so in the Disney movie Hercules, he does like the main theme song from that, and it's
really
great. Yeah, it's great. It's honestly wonderful.
Yeah.
I love Hercules.
Paperback.
Thank you, Misaki.
The one that's like,
You're
I have
welcome.
often dreamed of a far-off place.
Oh
Great
yeah.
warm welcome will be waiting for me. And Michael Bolton sings that song, and it's, yeah, great. Absolutely great.
Oh, yeah.
Crowds will cheer when they see my face.
That's
The voice
really
keeps saying, this is where I'm meant to be. And he, like, in the video, it's like him with the Hercules, like, cartoon playing in the background. And it's like, underrated Disney cartoon, for sure. Masaki, would you like a...
Any?
Oh, coming.
Oh!
No, they're going this way.
Oh, I see you. I'm chasing you. Darn. Where did they go? There was someone literally right in front of me. Yeah, they just disappeared though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and a 50 cut.
Yeah.
Good save.
I thought she disappeared, but instead she just ran behind something.
3 of them are
Like, she
dead.
popped a stealth boy. But no.
Where's the 4?
Nice, Masaki.
Nice.
Good stuff.
ダッフルバッグインショットガンシェン。
Yeah, just a 50 cal really in that one. Nothing to write home about.
Hey, that's from Misaki.
Do you need codes?
I need 2 codes.
Okay, I have. Okay, yeah, take them from Cyber. I have 3.
Then you just missed the jump.
Yeah, I missed a jump, so take it from Cyber. Yeah. Couldn't make my jump, so I'm a potato.
Thank you.
Yeah, I gotta stay close to Misaki.
Yeah, we have to protect the nuke holder.
At
At all costs. At all costs.
Never get a new from Misaki.
Exactly. Misaki, do you want a 45 sub?
Yes, please.
Okay. Do you need ammo? Oops. There you go.
I don't need that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, I see them on the monorail.
Oh.
It's crazy how clear they are. Long shot.
Yeah.
Although I don't want to shoot at them because I'd rather surprise them. That's crazy. I'd never be able to see them if I didn't have long shot on. Like, just knowing from what I know. And if you don't know, now you know.
Oh my god, that same thing went through my head.
Yeah.
Don't know, now you know.
Friend. Yeah.
You know very well. That's a chin. Oh, where's that coming from? That's a glitch.
They were right here. They must have jumped down. Oh, perfect. Beautiful.
Yeah, I got one from here as well.
Small. One more? Yeah, one more.
Boy.
Oh!
Oh. Yeah.
Get a different angle.
I'm going down.
What did you get? Did you get that guy?
There's one left now, there's one left. He's behind the bus.
Still there.
Oh man, got the English.
Whoa!
Ah, you got him. Nice. That was awesome.
Sorry.
Jumped up in the air. He jumped up in the air. You got a headshot from there.
Misaki, woo!
Good shit. Guy's got a handmade and a submachine gun.
everything.
I have one.
Do you need a sub you or a handmade clip?
I'll take a handmade if, yeah, maybe I will. As a backup. Yeah. Probably a good idea, yeah.
This bag right here.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate position for them. Too bad, no cover, you know.
Sorry, man. I got some shots on him, and then the aim glitch kicked in, and then he jumped up in the air. Next thing I know,
Misaki got.
he took his head.
Oh, nice, Misaki. Good shooting.
Duffel bag in steam pack.
Oh,
And
play.
Oh,
Trying to. Oh shit! How are we getting from this? That's alright.
sniper.
Try sneaking in with it.
Sniping.
Try
up the
sneaking in with a tube. Oh
Wait, this
no!
got sniped!
Oh, I'm gonna thirst. I'm gonna try it. Oh no, it's you.
Okay, that's okay.
Is that the tank?
Ah no! Sorry.
I shouldn't have went in the bag. I needed, I had 2 5.56 bullets, and I was like, well, I'll just look in this bag real quick here. My bad.
You did say that. You did say you had a shot. 2 bullets. Oh
But
my
I thought
God.
I thought it was up behind the houses, not to the side. Anyway.
Oh, you were so set as well. Look how much impact you have. You never have this much stuff.
I had like everything. That's what I said. Like, okay, I looked in one bag. I got everything I need. Don't need anything else. Oh shit! I only got 2 bullets. I should go have some 5.56. Get frickin' sniped.
Oh, I hear it.
That's what I heard in that direction. So maybe this was the second.
Yep, they're up there. Oh, I see you. He's by the wall. No, he's running there. Trying to get up the speed him over there. Oh, I got.
Oh,
Kobe, look at that shot.
That was awesome. Oh no, exactly. You know, at that moment I thought to myself, like, where's my second? Where's my second? You joke. Alright. Leave it there.
oh my god. Holy.
Good try. Now you know where they're not, so that's important.
That's true. Oh no, they could be in town. They could be anywhere.
I was in this exact spot in Adventure too, and just like hopping around. It's so different when you have all those mutations.
Oh yeah.
And because I was thinking, okay, where can I jump? But it's not realistic because the mutations I think are just so much better than frog legs. And like, cause like I got bird bones and like all those things that make you kind of float a bit longer.
Yeah.
Still though, I guess it's good to just like jump around. Oh, sniping or shooting up there. Yeah, nice. Toward the school.
High school group.
Oh yeah.
They have a little guard post built.
I don't have grenade.
Look at that. One click and one thing. Yeah. Laser?
I keep hearing that laser pistol. Like, where is it?
What's it?
No, you got no markers.
The inside the building, is it?
They might be actually. I can't remember who I was playing with. I think it was maybe Sexart and Gustavo and Bell, maybe. And then I saw like a shotgun barrel sticking out from inside the high school. And Gustavo, like, picture glitched inside, and there was 2 people in there. Nice, and Saki has a bunch of people on it. One got shotgun.
Oh, spicy.
I got one of them.
Nice.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Oh, hell yeah, I gotta do this one. Oh shit, you
have ghoulish on and you got ghouls attacking you. It doesn't seem fair. You're one of them, you know? Yeah, like, come on, dude. We're brothers. Stop.
Do you need Radix? Yeah.
Radix. No, I'm okay.
Okay.
Well, they must be in the safe zone.
You guys so got this. There's only 2 people left. Misaki with 10 kills, Cyber with 4. Oh my god, you guys are cracked. You guys are amazing.
Yeah.
I just heard jumping underneath you. Something happened underneath the monorail. Or maybe that was just the sound of Masaki's gem.
Oh my god. What? Behind?
Masaki.
Oh my god!
Nice.
Nice, Masaki.
I don't have steam, sorry.
It's okay, you got it.
Behind.
Papa got you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cracked. Woo! Nice. So sweet.
Thank you so
Let's
much.
go. Let's go. Beautiful.
Nice.
Again.
That was sweet.
Shit, you know what? Sorry, Claire. Was that the one where you got...
Sniped in a bag, boo.
Yeah, I feel like it was ages ago.
I know, I was just thinking the same thing. That it felt like that. Not that game, but it totally was, yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny, I guess, you know what, when I look in bags, more often than not, it's fine. But every time I do, I think, I'm gonna die in like 3 seconds here. Someone's gonna snipe me or vast grenade me as I stand still in the middle of the road, you know? Is it worth it? Probably not. Probably not. It's the minority, but still, it hurts, you know?
I don't know. But there was so much back to it, it was like...
I know, it's hard
So
not
much,
to.
yeah.
Yeah. But I guess it's a lesson. It's like you have to, the risk versus the reward is, I had like tons of 45. Did I really need, I could have got 556 in a way that was less exposed, you know?
Yeah.
But the rush of like doing it and getting away and living, I think that's what brings you back to keep looking. You know? Gambling with your life.
Tell me you recognize this sound, Claire.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's see.
I could hardly believe it when I heard the news today. I had to come and get it straight from you. You said you were leaving. Someone swept your heart away. From the look on your face, I know it's true. So tell me all about it. Tell me about the plans you're making.
You never know.
No, it's like nothing. Hold on.
Yep, crazy.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to live without you. Yes. Yeah.
As soon as you hear that chorus, it just all comes in and
Yeah, totally. Yeah. It's been a long time since I heard that song, but yeah, totally. How am I supposed to live without you? Yeah, it's like
I know, my
it's
sister
like
looking
a
at me like
straight
I was
up
crazy.
ballad, straight up
Yeah,
ballad. You know,
Yeah, it was proper hidden away though, you know. And I completely forgot that song even existed.
I picture a bunch of like dudes in the '80s crying to that song. You know, just heartbroken, totally heartbroken. What else does Michael Bolton do? What's his most famous song, I wonder?
That's a good question.
When a Man Loves a Woman, he does that song, but
yeah.
that's a cover, right?
Yeah, I think Percy Sledge did that originally, I think.
Yeah.
Man loves a woman. Oh, man.
Sing it. Yeah, it feels like that is certainly a cover, but that might be his most famous cover song.
What is his most famous song?
default and most famous. I still stand by that Hercules song being just really slapping excellently. It's great. Do you know if there's going to be any double XP before Nuclear Winter ends? Are they planning to do any?
There's definitely some in September.
Okay. I've heard September the 12th is going to be the day that it stops, but
Yeah, that number's been taking around. I'm not too sure myself.
like
Going around the corner, man.
yeah, I didn't see anything official. Just that was like people posting saying, "Oh, it's all going to stop on the 12th," but who knows? Who really knows?
If there's no else.
I mean, I hope they know.
True.
Because on the announcement it just says September. It doesn't say an actual date. Ow! I just stubbed my toe.
Ouch.
Worst.
I got proper weak big toes, man. Like, every time I stop one, it's like bruised for days.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, though, like when you hit it really hard and you're like, it's broken. It's definitely broken. Like, curl up in a ball and cry.
I think my little toe was broken.
Really? Like, actually broken?
Yeah, it's kind of like kind of more slanted than the other one there.
Right.
But yeah, that really got bent back quite far, man. I did. Just like, it's kind of like grazed against the wall, the corner. But because it was just your little toe, like all of that force in that step, right, went through. It didn't get stuck through the stub. It just got whacked.
Right. Just whoosh right off.
Just,
Smashed, yeah.
man, I closed my eyes for a few seconds and I'm like, it's bleeding. It's gotta be bleeding. I feel it bleeding.
I always think so. The corners that I stub my toes on, I'm like, if that was sharp, my whole toe would be gone. Like, the amount of force that just went behind that was impressively painful. Okay, I can drop my tube.
I have a 45 sub if somebody would like it.
Misaki, do you want 45?
I have one. Thank you.
Okay. I get 10 mil, but I feel okay about it,
Alright. We'll rendezvous with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the top of this roof, and if you want to just drop, if you're overweight, you can drop it, and I'll just come get it.
Have you ever heard of, what's this singer? Have you ever heard of a singer called Cray David?
Oh. Ray David. Ooh, I got a combat shotgun, too.
Oh, I've got one.
Okay. No, I have not. But again, that doesn't mean I haven't heard their songs, because I sometimes am really horrible with names.
Yeah, it's a proper English, like, he was kind of like started off as a DJ, then he kind of like sang a few slow jams.
Yeah.
It's done this one called Rendezvous, which is awesome too. There you go, here's your subby.
Thank
Let
you.
me try and think. He sung a song called 7 Days. It kind of goes like, it was a Monday, took her for a drink on Tuesday, we were making love by Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
Thursday or Friday till on a Sunday.
Totally, yes, I do know this song. That's not an old song, that's like a recent song, isn't it?
That was like, kind of like 90s R&B.
Okay, maybe I'm...
Close to 2000s probably.
Okay, maybe... Someone said the other day that, or maybe it was a meme, but it said that Just so you know, 1990 is further away than 2050. Just so you know. So in my head, I think,
Damn.
in my head, true that, right? In my head, I think 1990 is not that far away, but it is.
Oh, think that'd be good. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is a little crazy, eh?
If you don't mind me asking, I know it's rude to ask. How old did you turn on your recent birthday?
I turned 35. I was born in 86.
Ah, cool.
Yeah. We're the same
Wow.
age, are we not? I remember
Just a level
discussing.
of difference, yeah.
You know what's funny though? I forget how old I am all the time. Like,
Oh, yeah, me too.
it was like a couple of months ago, and someone asked me, I was like 33, but I'm definitely 34. I'm just my brain short circuited, and yeah.
That's crazy to say that because 33 is like kind of my go-to age. Like I feel 33.
Right.
I think I'm
Yeah.
33. Every birthday is just 33.
I feel like I'm 50 in my heart. I feel ancient. But yeah, I think 33 is a good number. You know, I like the double threes. Maybe that's why it was stuck in my head. But you know, I'm 35. I'm halfway to 40. Shit.
That's crazy, isn't it?
It's crazy. Passing of time. So crazy.
I was watching. I watched a TV show called Alaska: The Last Frontier.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a documentary / reality show.
Yeah.
It just follows this family that homesteading, in Alaska.
Yeah.
They got a hunt. They ain't even got any running water. They got an outhouse and stuff like that. I just love that stuff.
Yeah.
A couple of years back, like probably a while ago, I'd say probably about 8 years ago, I just started watching it. I didn't even think it carried on.
Yeah.
Then a couple of months back, my website that I watch everything pirated on went down, so I had to use a new one. And there it was, like it carried on all that time.
And you didn't know about it.
And I didn't even know about it. Yeah. So I mean, I got so much to catch up on, but I just went straight to the latest season. And like one of the homesteaders had a kid, and the kid's 8 years old now.
What?
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I love shows like that. Do you ever watch the show Alone?
No.
I love that show. It's just a survival show where they have whoever survives the longest in the wilderness wins $100,000, I think. They're allowed to have 10 items.
I like the sound of that. What happens if you don't survive the wilderness? You die.
You die. Yeah, the loser just dies. All the losers die. Only one person survives. Everyone else is dead. But it's like, especially this season, they're in grizzly country, and there are multiple grizzlies, like 10 feet from people all the damn time. And it's pretty intense, honestly. In the last season, they were in Alaska, and one guy stabs a yak to get to death with a combat knife.
No
It's
way.
great. Well, he lives in Alaska, and he is like a homesteader, off-base homesteader, and so he has a ton of experience doing just that. So
Got it.
he was. Yeah, it's an excellent show.
There's somebody in there.
I think so. Our little dude got him with a bow. Level 0. Oh, he just got himself. He got so excited. He got so excited about the kill. That's so funny. I think there's people in here. Are there? Totally.
No, somebody just ran out, my friend. Someone just ran out.
Let's go see. Their store isn't normally closed, right? Someone has to be here.
I'll teach you to run away.
Oh, here, I'll give you some more arrows, my dude. Just don't blow yourself up. Here you go.
This guy had a gore shotgun, 50 cal, and he chose to run away. There's some more shooting. Murder, I think.
Yeah, it's like down towards the town-ish? Towards Misaki, maybe?
Finish. Oh, finish it. This is our briefcase.
For some reason that Michael Bolton song has led in my head. Do you know Tenacious D at all? Are you into Jack Black in any way, shape, or form?
I don't not.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. Jack Black is like my ultimate celebrity crush, and I used to love Tenacious D a lot. I mean, they're like a joke band, but I love them. And for some reason, that Michael Bolton song made me think of. There's a song called "Fuck Her Gently."
I know
It's
that
like,
song.
you don't always have to fuck her hard. In fact, sometimes that's not right to do. Sometimes you gotta make some love and fucking give her some smooches too. Anyway, that's what I'd like to hear Michael Bolton cover now. I think it'd be great.
Yeah, I had a mate at work. The Blitz. Yes, we're going to meet.
I was gonna say, we've been in this position. A similar position.
Where's this team?
It sounds like behind the houses there's a bunch of stuff going down. Still is, I guess.
Oh, we have 2 briefcases.
They're fighting
We should.
each other.
Yeah, 2 briefcases. Nice, doing that.
Nice one.
ライバルの勝利を回避しました。おめでとうございます。その
Alright.
Doop, 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 doop.
Good job, guys. How many calls do you have to?
I have
I
4.
have 3.
Oh,
Wanna?
nice. I'll take Misaki's 3 if that's okay.
Yeah, okay.
And then you can have a briefcase as well.
Okay.
Now I've got 4. And here's the briefcase. Alright.
Oh, you have 2 briefcases right now?
Yeah, as soon as you have 2.
Okay, Misaki, here.
Come grab it. Come grab it.
No, here, give Misaki. Give me 2. Oh, I have 12 legendary cores on me right now. What the hell?
Wow.
Misaki, 4 codes.
Oh, thank you.
What does that mean? Why do I have legendary cores on me?
Oh, they just kind of transfer over from adventure, but you can't do anything with them.
I was just thinking, like, there better not be weight to them.
I don't think so.
12. Damn.
Enemy.
Nice. I think I got like 89. Oh, I should give my brief. I'm gonna give my briefcase to the little guy.
He's gonna center nuke. The last time I gave it to level 0, he center nuked us.
I'll give it to him now. So it's got some room.
Yeah. It is nice, though, to
Grenade.
straight up level 0. Do you know where from, Misaki? Above us? I don't see anybody. Except there's a ghoul chasing me. Get out of here, ghoul. Simon's like, I'm trying to help you. Get back here. Sometimes you gotta say please.
Okay. There you go.
Sometimes you gotta say hey. Woo.
on, don't run into him, so
Come
Go on,
little
go on,
guy.
go on.
Oh no, he's
Oh
going the
my
wrong
god.
way. There he goes, okay. Excellent.
What? Oh, yeah. Here. Oh my god, just the one.
Oh, not really bad, so that's it.
That's
Not really
good.
bad.
One. Good. Nice drop, Masaki. I like that drop. Clear off all those people up there. Ooh, below? West?
Yeah, down here. Over the tree, above the tree, I think. Bridge died.
I don't see anybody. Yeah, they might have been shooting at an AI.
Yeah, that's it, they just died. Two players, it was 9 of them a second ago. Come on, little guy.
I wondered if you know how to. A lot of people don't. I played with like a level 40 the other day, and he had no clue how to drop a nuke, and I talked him through it.
Really?
Yeah. I remember playing with Beef a couple of times, and same thing, like, you know, you had to get on mic to talk them through it, because they're like, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to do it. Where do I go? What do I do?
Yeah.
Nice.
Toki. There's only 2 people. This is gonna be our second level 0 that we get to win. It's not. Well, that's it.
I think he just got 2.
That's if we don't. Oh, I think that was his explosive bow.
Oh, that's his. Oh, he is in his pit boy. Oh, come on, man. Got the nuke in there.
I thought I'd seen a person, but it's just a ghoul. Yeah, he could re-drop it on us on basically the same circle and be golden. Okay, maybe should I go to? I'm gonna go to game chat and see if I can talk him through it. Should I try? I'll try.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. That was nice.
Nice one.
He was like,
Honestly?
I didn't even know I was on a team. He was like, I didn't know I was on a team at first. He's like, this is my first time ever playing the game.
I'm
Playing
no
this
level
game.
0.
Yeah, that was his very first win. He was like, my first round is a win? I was like, yeah, you did it.
Oh, set the bar high for him now.
Exactly, yeah. I like that though. That's a good random. He stuck with us basically the whole game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carrying around that bow like a real badass.
Bless you, that's nice of you going in there, helping him out.
Yeah. Well, he was like, I had no clue. I didn't know you could do that. It's like, well, how would you know? You're level 0, dude. You got, But that gets him a perk card. At least that gets him a perk card and like
Yeah.
some experience and stuff. Yeah.
The win and the win. That leveled
And
him
the
up probably
win.
once or twice.
Yeah. That is like an experience that not many people have, I think. Getting a win on your first game. Ever.
Oh, yeah, it took me forever to get in.
Mm-hmm.
See that? It's a dream team.
Dreamy.
Our fourth person can be any random. Channeling, the beef's energy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Make it all the way.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why, I mean, obviously a full team is excellent, but sometimes running 3 and just taking that little guy to the end is a nice feeling.
It is, it's kind of like a game within a game,
Yeah.
You got the VIP we have to protect. Getting to the end of the run.
Exactly.
Add me.
Acne? Exactly?
He messaged me saying add me.
Add me. Is he not? Is he on? He said he pulled over to the side of the road to like play, but then he said he couldn't because it's like too much to set up and he needs to get
あ
to
なた
work.
方の票は収集され場所が選択されました
I don't see him.
次の実験での幸運をお祈りしています
It might have been before. I was gonna say, yeah, he's not on. It doesn't show him online.
Must be watching Misaki's stream.
Yeah. What are you talking about? Add me.
Oh. Oh, to the group chat maybe?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Stop leaving our dream team chat.
I know.
What is wrong with him? Why?
I'll let you do it, Claire. It takes me forever.
Okay. Oh, I got the same message. Add me. It says, add me. You're not online. What do you mean add you? You just said you weren't doing it.
It didn't make sense at all. It made more worse than it.
It's like your picture is a part of the chat. The one you're not in. The one you keep leaving. Ooh, a science bobblehead.
Oh.
Beautiful.
There he is.
Hello, Beef.
Hey.
Fear.
Hello?
Hey.
Hello, hello?
Oh, I didn't even get into you guys' world. Hey, you gonna add me? I got time for a couple
I
games.
don't even see you on the main menu when you said that. Oh,
Yeah, well, I was just logging in.
Do you guys hear him
I was
right
just
now?
logging in. I just
don't hear anything.
fucking got into my chat and got set up. And I was rushing and sending,
Is he talking?
sending
'Cause
everybody
I can't
messages.
hear nothing.
Honestly, you know what?
I
pulled over on the side of the highway.
Sorry,
Pulled over on the side of the highway.
I can hear it. I hear Cyber talking.
Oh, I can't.
There you go. There you are.
Here now.
Yes, yeah.
There you go. Let's
You
go to my menu, guys.
motherfuckers. You motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So, FOMO sucks. FOMO.
Maybe you're missing out. Why? Oh, Cyber.
Yeah. No, he's backing out to join me.
Oh, you're on. I'm an idiot. Are you in the?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, how else would you be on? Oh, because you can join. You can join the chat from your phone. You know, like I thought that's.
Oh, can you? I didn't know that.
It's so weird. You know when you read that message, add me. We're all just dumbfounded. We're like, add me what? Add me to what? And then like all of a sudden they clicked. It was like, oh, the chat.
Oh yeah, well I could see on the stream, I seen you guys won the game, and then I was trying to get logged in to catch you in the lobby, but the internet is so slow, so it took a little bit. So it took a little bit to get logged in, so I'm sending all three of you guys, add me.
Where are you now on the side of the road?
Hey, no, here is the funniest thing, okay? So, I asked Masaki to stream for me because I was driving down the highway, and she did. She turned on her stream, so I was watching you guys for 20 minutes, and then I had to turn off the. Then I come to the spot where I've went and played before, right at 101 on the side of the highway, and I thought, that's it. I'm gonna fucking go join my team. So I pulled over, got out of the truck. Fucking got ready to start rigging up, but my truck is too full of stuff.
Yeah.
Too full of all my living quarter stuff, right? So I wouldn't have been able to sit in the back seat or nothing because it's full of luggage and bedding and everything. Then I thought, I'm so silly, I can't do this. Because I calculated out the time, I could sit on the side of the highway for an hour, play with you guys, then rush off to work. So I said, fuck it, and I just went back. I went to work.
Yeah.
And oh, is that a cake for me then? You sending it to me?
No, I would just think it's hilarious. You know, I think it's.
Yeah, so you're gonna get a picture. Yeah, that one you showed me. That one that you showed me. So
okay, you got to work because you said you were going to, and then you were like, never mind, it's too much. It's like not. I just got to get to work.
Yeah.
So
now I'm at work. I quickly unloaded my truck, and the rig is providing internet, but if I use too much, they'll shut it off. So I figure an hour of playing Nuclear Winter with my friends, I don't give a shit. So I'm using the rig's Wi-Fi, using their data.
I'm not looking. Masaki was wearing the dress.
Masaki, it's like you're kicking him. That's excellent.
Oh, Cyber's trying to get another picture. Yeah, Cyber.
I'm not looking over. I'm not looking.
I know, I can see you got your eyes closed.
Got your eyes closed.
I wish I would have got that. I wish I would have got that one. I didn't get that pose.
Foot to the face.
You get a kick right in
I have a foot fetish, Misaki. Just so you know.
Yeah, so this is like.
Oh, there's your cat on a leash.
We were talking about cats today in Kiwi stream, and as I was on the stream, I was in the back garden with the cat just hanging out in the grass, just watching her.
You gotta mow that shit.
I know. I was gonna do it today, and instead I'm playing Nuclear Winter now. It's really long and honestly It's way too long. I normally keep it pretty trim, you know, but it's working too much, and then all by myself. Don't wanna be. Yeah.
No offense, Natalie.
Yeah.
But what the hell does Jerry do?
Well, Jerry right now is on a 5-month hike in the United States. He's hiking from Maine to Georgia, so I'm alone. I'm alone for 5 months.
Damn.
Normally,
Yeah, all we hear is... I don't even know if there is a Jerry Cyber, because all I hear is Bear stacking firewood, doing laundry,
We both
doing
do.
all
We
the chores.
We both do it.
Yeah, I think it's fictitious
Equality.
almost.
Equality, you know?
It could
Although,
be
you know,
almost fictitious, Cyber.
In the winter, I do not really shovel nor snowblow, so that is the one thing I really fucking hate. I hate taking care of snow, so that's 100% his job.
I might have seen one picture of this Jerry, maybe.
Jerry.
Jerry!
You're on Facebook. There's pictures of us on Facebook.
I know. I just wanted to make it sound better.
It's actually, but that's fictitious. I photoshopped someone from the internet in.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Invisible
Why not?
boyfriend. Invisible boyfriend.
Lots of people do it.
That's true. That's true.
What's going on? It's like I'm on fire or something. So it's freaky deaky here. Must be just lag.
I think maybe it wasn't you, Cyber. I remember I sent a message to you on Facebook ages ago of a Gosh shotgun cosplay that I thought was really cool, or Gosh rifle cosplay that I thought was really cool.
I don't think it was me.
A long time ago. It had the same picture. It was. I remember seeing you in like a nuclear in one of the groups though, and it had the same picture as your YouTube. But you know what? It probably was. Is that if you're not friends with somebody, it goes to like the jail. It goes to the jail.
Is that a picture of me with Batman?
Yes. Yeah.
Batman.
It's a good one.
I was working one day, and there was loads of cosplayers. Like, went to the cinema next door.
Yeah.
And loads of them came in, you know, and all the kids, you know, they were just taking pictures with random cosplayers.
Yeah.
So, you know, me being the manager, you know, I was like, yeah, come on in, man. Yo, is that Batman? Batman, come here, man. Need a picture. And then he was like, he came in, yeah, and it was like, he looked a bit strange, and when I didn't like bring him any kids, it was just me. I was like, can you grab me by the neck so it looks like I'm being bad? So he did.
I mean, it's not every day that you see Batman, so you gotta take advantage, you know?
I think I just turned.
His car.
Exactly. Are you still shotguns right now?
No. I switched
What are you?
back. Okay, so I played last night. In the middle of the night after I got my hotel room. And it was Misaki and Talarico and I've been thirsted last night more than I've ever been thirsted in the game. Completely,
Really?
my whole 2 years.
That's
Oh, it was
saying something.
non-stop. It was Vats Grenade thirsting. Hood Rich
Right.
Memphis, Vats Grenade thirst me. Fucking, the only people that didn't thirst me was Glitch, Chibi, Miss Atomic. They put me down and they let me bleed out. That was the only time.
Okay.
But everybody else, Rachel and It's Aloha thirsted me.
Oh, thirsty
Fucking
you?
instantly. Oh, someone did. I don't know who it was though, because it was down for down, and then I got thirsted by someone with a long shot from the monorail.
I am pretty sure Aloha
Yeah.
is thirsty. He's just thirsty in general. I don't think it's you. He's thirsted me a bunch of times. Like immediately,
I don't know if it was him though. I don't know if it was him or not though. Couldn't tell who. Got someone on these stairs. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's literally a whole team going up the stairs right now. Do you?
See me, Finn? See me, Finn?
Ah,
Oh, they
man.
just came down.
One down.
God damn.
Where
I
are
hate
they?
this
On
gun.
you? On
Where's the other
cyber?
one?
Where?
It says
Oh, yeah.
you can't do
Talking about being thirsty.
There's Stone. Get him, get him, get him. Foxy
Oh,
Blasty
yeah.
is
I forgot the original.
behind us too.
You get with that?
Thirst, 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 thirst.
No, don't thirst.
You got Foxy Blasty to get. What do you mean they're thirsting cyber?
I know, but Misaki needs to fight. She doesn't need to thirst. She needs to fight. Kill.
Thirsty's fucking asshole, so don't get back up. Fight him again.
Exactly, got it.
Woo! Misaki!
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Nice,
zombie.
Misaki. You're
Good,
you're
Misaki.
badass.
Bye bye.
That was awesome.
After last night, I'm thirsty, everybody. I almost had to pout quit a couple times, but because I got Talarico to join, I couldn't quit.
Yeah, Misaki, do you need a handmaid?
¿Listo?
Do you need a handmaid?
Man, we were
Keep
set.
it.
Oh yeah, restart? Okay.
Yeah.
No.
What's my best option here? Probably doing that. Probably going up there and jumping. I love this.
Oh, that's Misaki's good.
I love this.
Mommy outfit?
Mommy outfit, yeah. Thank you for finishing my sentence. My brain is slow. It's slow. I like that it's such a high neck. Ooh.
You went down twice.
For a second, I thought I was gonna survive that. Like I stayed standing
Yeah.
up. Yeah. Like cigarettes?
Yeah, cigarettes. Yeah.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
You know what
later.
I got?
It's not that about the weed.
Yeah. Yeah, weed year later. How old were you when you got caught cigarettes?
Yes, I was 16.
Oh,
But
yeah.
but he was here it's legal to buy them at 16. So you know it wasn't so bad. A year later, I got caught with the weed though. And it's illegal.
I was
yeah.
12, 13. Yeah. I was 12, 13 when I got caught smoking cigarettes, and then I got spanking, got grounded, had to smoke cigarettes, a pack at the table in front of the parents. And then that was all nothing. That didn't even fizz me. I didn't give a shit, right?
Yeah.
But then they made me phone my buddy's parents who I got caught with and tell them that their son smokes too.
Oh.
So I got quad punished. Then I lost my friendship for about a month, and then we were friends again after that. Lost my little group of friends at 12 years old because I ratted out. Because I had to rat them out. And we would just say, okay, I'll just tell my parents I told. And then my parents made me phone right in front of them. After all the schemes I was making up to try to get out of it. So yeah, making me rat out my friend to his parents was the worst punishment I've ever had as a child.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I fuck spanking schmanking. It only hurts for an hour.
You know what's okay? So you know what's funny is that like the kind of work that I do, it's all about natural consequences and relational kind of punishment. So like you would never punish someone by spanking them or hurting them or whatever, because that doesn't really do anything. Like you just said, you were like, I don't care about that.
Yes.
But the worst thing is to actually be like, okay, natural consequences. You got caught smoking with your friend. You need to actually talk to your friend's parents and come clean to them. That's way worse. Way worse.
Oh, well, that's way worse, Claire. That's the only thing that's fucking stopped
But that's
me.
the best. It's like the best,
was-
but the worst. You know.
You can't tell me what to do when I was a little kid. You couldn't tell me what to do. Didn't matter what was said.
You can't tell me.
I would just say yes, 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 and then I'd go out the door and I would forget what I just said I would not do.
I had an older cousin who basically, well, when he found out I smoked, he basically said that if he catches me with any of my friends smoking in alleyways like we used to, he's gonna break all our legs.
Break all your legs.
So basically, that kind of deterred me from smoking. We just ended up like going way like out of the area, you know, start treating other areas and stuff. But yeah, I wasn't allowed to hang around with my friends because apparently they were a bad influence. But the funny thing was, it was like
Cyber was the influence.
16, well, because I'm, you know, I was quite a big kid. Yeah, you know, so like at the age of 14, I was getting served cigarettes. So, I was the one buying the cigarettes.
That's sweet.
You were the bad guy.
What's the
I
legal
wonder if
drinking
any of
age
the other parents.
there?
It's 18, but
Okay.
if you look under 21, they'll ID you.
Yeah.
You have to prove you're over 18.
Right.
But check this, man. Guess what I read this morning? It actually made me feel a little sick. In Scotland, they basically passed kind of, not law, but long story short, children from the age of 4 are allowed to question their gender. And basically the teachers, you know, don't have to say anything to the parents or whatever. They just have to support the child in their decision.
Yeah.
And I'm like, 4 years old. I'm like, I don't even remember being 4 years old.
Yeah, but here's what I'll say to you is that kids, yes, they don't really know they don't know a lot, but the idea is supporting them for whatever they feel in their heart, because a lot of damage is done when you force a kid to be something that they're not. And I know what you mean, like, I don't think anything major should happen. They definitely shouldn't, like, there's no reassignment surgery or drugs or anything that should ever be introduced. That's fucking crazy. But just being like, yeah, I respect you. If you want to address, cool, man. Whatever it is you need to be yourself is, I think, what they're trying to do. And it is like it's a complex issue, but that's what the science. That's what the science. It's not too much. It's what the science.
There's no science on a 4-year-old kid.
There is so much science that I've studied and have a degree in that supports that by not doing that, you set a kid up for years of depression and confusion and masking who they actually are. And I know it's a lot.
I'm going to interrupt 1 second.
I'm 4 years old.
I'm going to interrupt 1 second. 1 second, I'm going to interrupt you, please.
Yeah.
Cyber, so it's kind of a good thing because you could have hillbilly parents that are racist and homophobic and everything and imprinting that on the child already. Right?
Yeah, already giving them shit and like hurting them or telling them that they're crazy or whatever. My little cousin, one of my cousin's kids. Okay, her first kid is like
Claire,
the most.
Let me ask you a question, Claire. Let me ask you a question.
Yes, yeah.
So
you can't win, Tyler.
Okay, no. So me as a Muslim, me as a Muslim,
yeah.
You know, my religion tells me, that there is 2 sexes.
Yes.
Yeah. And there is a reason behind these 2 sexes. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Totally.
It tells us to be tolerant of people's views, and whatever they want to believe, but they can't imprint their views on us the same way we can't imprint our views on them. They're giving me as a parent, they're giving me no choice.
What do you
they're
mean?
taking they're taking away the choice of me raising my child, yeah,
Right.
to the way that I was raised, because I'm no saint, but I'm not no murderer, I'm not no terrorist. You know, it's a lot worse people out there than me.
Two little blueberries fighting it out, and we killed them. Fist fighting, and we killed them.
Well, if you were the
Did you
parents
drop
ever,
it?
you'd have the say at the end of the day how you're going to raise them in your home,
Yeah.
right?
You know, I've got
All right
nephews
there.
and nieces, yeah,
And
and you know, they're like 8, 10 years old now, yeah.
Yeah.
Even the 10-year-olds, yeah. How can you talk to a 10-year-old about gender and sex, yeah?
Oh my god, it's so easy. Super easy.
No, when they haven't even learned.
yeah, but it's not. They don't
Gender-
know yet, Claire.
Gender is very different than sex. So what I'm saying is, if you have a child who says, listen, in my heart, I want to wear a dress. They don't even really know what...
A 4-year-old, they want to be a Teletubby. A 4-year-old wants to be a Jedi.
A Teletubby is not.
They want to be a Jedi.
A possibility.
Yeah.
You can't be a Jedi or a Teletubby, though. That's fantasy,
Why
right?
can't?
But
I don't
what
know,
I'm saying
we seem
is,
to believe that.
If you believe it in your
what
heart,
I'm saying is,
yeah,
gender is a
you can buy the
spectrum.
lightsaber.
What I'm saying is, gender is a spectrum, and there's intersex people with both vaginas and penises, and they're born with both. And in the past, the parents have made a decision to cut off someone's penis and raise them as a daughter, and then that daughter is so confused and says, I feel like a dude, like why do I feel this way? And the parent says, oh shit, right, you were actually born with a penis and we cut it off when you were a kid, so we didn't think it would matter, but it does. And it's like,
you as a parent now, yeah, you as a parent, if your child, okay, tell me how many children are actually born with
intersex?
That?
It's about like 1% of the population, very low. But they still exist. But 1% of 7 billion people is legit. That's a lot of people.
Nobody's saying anything about them. Yeah. Why?
No one is.
Why does the needs of the few outweigh the needs of the many? Yeah.
Well, the needs of the few are important to me. I care about everybody. I feel like everybody should be supported and cared about, whether they are 1 in a million or 1 in a billion or whatever.
Can you admit to me now, that a 4-year-old, doesn't want to be what they see on TV?
Doesn't want to
whatever's on TV at the time.
So this is the argument. That's the argument.
A Power Ranger. Yeah.
I mean, again,
let me finish the point, because you think I'm going in a different direction, but I'm not going in that direction.
Okay.
You know, they want to be a Power Ranger. Yeah. These 4-year-olds, they have no idea, what it's meant to be to feel like a boy or a girl. They haven't had any hormones in their system, to even show them or to make them feel one way or another.
Well, they do. I know lots of little girls who are princesses. I know lots of little girls who dress like princesses, and lots of little boys who are very boyish, very, very boyish, like traditionally, right? And imagine telling that little boy who's very much a little boy, no, you're not that. Or telling a little girl who loves princesses, no, you're not. You gotta like this other thing. They know what they like. They, again, saying like they want to be a Power Ranger or something.
No, at 4 years old, that's what I'm trying to get through to your head. 4-year-olds, can't... Okay, here's an example. How old do you have to be to have sex?
That has nothing to do with your gender, section, gender.
No. I'm just pointing out. I'm just making a point.
How old do you have to have sex? However old you are.
Basically, if you're 14 years old and you have sex, it's illegal, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but
it's
But that's
illegal.
very different. That's different than gender.
If you're
right?
older.
It's illegal for a reason. It's illegal for a reason.
Did you know? So a lot of
14. Anybody under the age of whatever they say is consent. Here it's 16. Yeah, I know like America is 18. Yeah. But I can have sex with a 16-year-old, and it's legal.
Right, but again, it's not about sex, right? It's about. What am I trying to say?
But anybody under the age of consent.
Yeah.
Have basically been. It's said that they haven't got the mentality to make their mind up about something.
About sex, you're right, about sex, because they're
not
Go
mature.
back,
Yes.
go back to the
They're not
fire.
mature.
Go west, go west, go west,
I'm
west,
out.
west,
I'm
west,
out.
west.
I'm out.
yeah. Yeah, I'm
They're
going.
right there. They're right here.
I
They're with us.
Cyber, I'm with you, and I honestly, I used to kind of feel the same way until I read all the science, until I've had actual interactions with kids who are transgender children. And one of them is one of my family members, one of my cousins. Her two kids. The first child was born a boy, and that kid is the most boyish boy you would ever see in your life. He's like a rough and tumble, like loves trucks, loves sports, loves anything boyish. He's so down with. The second kid was born 1 year later, raised in the exact same way, also born a boy, but like
I gotta drop some stim packs.
in his heart a girl, and he would cry and cry and cry. Yeah.
Paper bag
about
somewhere.
I don't know where it is.
Right here?
About
Right here. Touching my gun?
yeah. Holy shit. Cyber needs some
Nah,
cry about being forced to dress like a boy and play with boy things, and they tried to force him, put him in conversion therapy, all this shit.
The kids not cry when you tell them they can't watch TV.
Okay, that has to do, that's not who they are though, right, as a person? Like, that has to do with, you know, having boundaries and limits around...
Do you remember who you was at 4 years old?
I knew, my parents supported me being exactly who I was, which was like, I was a tomboy, and that was celebrated. And I knew a guy
my
who...
sister was a tomboy. Yeah, and that's cool, man. I mean, she's better than football.
What if you wanted to wear dresses and play with girl stuff? Would that have been celebrated?
My sister, used to have her hair like David Beckham and wear David Beckham shit.
Cool, but that's celebrated.
Up until the age of 15
That's
and 16.
celebrated because of patriarchy. Yeah.
No. Because something pre-existed.
Driver, I'm gonna give you advice right now.
Humble.
You're not gonna sway Claire, never, no matter what.
Well, again, it's
I've had enough
like my
dates
kid.
with Claire that can't win.
Yeah.
But this is a good discussion. This is like actually important in the world, you know. And so like I totally feel you, because like I again kind of felt that way before I learned more about it. And anyway, I just think of my cousin so deeply now, because like they did everything to try to change this kid. And when they went to see a therapist, and they went to see people who are experts in the field, they realized, oh shit, we're actually damaging our kid like beyond belief. The suicide rates for kids who identify as transgender.
4 years old.
Yeah, totally, yeah.
4 years old. Come on, Claire.
No. I'm talking about the suicide rates of teenagers who, when they were forced, said, I'm a girl, and they weren't supported. Yeah, but okay, if you're
a different story. Once you've had sex education, in my mind, you are old enough and mature enough to make decisions.
Right, but by that time, the trauma's already done, and they were forced to be someone they weren't, and mask, and basically their brains are set up in a way that they have to mask who they actually are.
Okay. Claire,
have
you done some research into? Well, you must have heard about this one person. She's quite famous.
Right.
She was basically, it was a boy. No, it was a girl who transitioned to be a boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. From the age of 14. Yeah.
That shouldn't happen.
At the age of 19, they regret it.
Yeah. 14 is way too... Okay, I'm not talking about transitions or drugs or anything. I'm just talking about supporting them. Yeah.
The conversation that me and you are having are about 4-year-olds. So you don't need to bring in teenagers, because
But 4-year-olds turn into teenagers, man. If you're traumatized at 4, you're gonna relive that as
the influence, so easily, by television, and whatever's fun at the time,
it's not fun. It's not fun. It's not fun to be made fun of. It's not fun to be tortured. Basically, like none of these kids want to do this.
Could a 4-year-old see, Clay? You're getting it wrong. You're getting it completely wrong. 4-year-old, 4-year-old. Yeah.
Watch out! This is
Can a 4-year-old be gay? Can a 4-year-old be gay? Answer me that.
No, I mean no, because they don't have any sexual. Well, they don't have it. They're not. Their sexual organs are not developed. They're not. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's again, you're relating sex to gender, and they're two separate things, and that's the problem. is that sex is not
sex
gender.
and gender.
Sex is not gender. They're two separate things.
Gender, to me...
Fucking
Fuck,
gays.
fuck.
They got me.
Oh.
Gender, to me, is whatever your opinion of yourself is. Yeah? Now,
Yeah.
you can't force your opinion on other people. Yeah? Now, if somebody...
Right there to your right, player, on the rocks. Yeah. Teddy bear.
If I had a family member... Go on, you do long shot.
On
If I had a... Yeah, he's on the roof.
Yeah, on the roof, yeah.
There's one above you as well to the left.
Oh no! Fuck me.
You in first person or what?
Oh, he's there. He's right there. He's up to your left. He's in the tree line.
Nice.
I don't see him up there. Is he on the? They're not still on the roof. No.
I don't know. Thank you for killing them all.
One, you mean? Just one of them.
Oh, they didn't
Or hold
revive him.
on. The guy. Okay, here's something. The guys on the roof. I don't think they were part of. Were they not part of the same team?
No, two different teams. They were fighting. There he is on the rocks, right in front of you. On the rocks.
yeah.
He's looting a bag.
On
To
the
your
left.
left. Right there on the
Nice.
rock.
Bitch.
Yeah. That's the last member. Nice. Good, they got us last time. Beautiful. Cyber, I sent you some pictures if you're done your conversation.
Cyber,
Yeah,
listen,
let me listen to
I have studied this a lot, and I work in this field, and I'm just telling you that you can have whatever opinion you want, and I support you. But if you have a child and you don't support them
You know,
and
a wise man,
love
man
them,
once said, anything before the word but.
yeah, what?
And you know he
if
was a wise man.
You know, you do. I'm saying you do you, and I support families. They do some crazy shit. I work with families who are kind of racist, kind of shitty. Like, I work with people who beat their children and who, like, you know, I have to try to encourage them to do what's best for their kids. And they're like, no, spanking works. And you're like, well, here's the brain science as to why it fucks them up. And they might still be like, fuck it, no, I'm still gonna spank them because I think it works. And you're like, well, you know what? You do you. Here's the information. Here's the science and the information, but you got to do what you got to do.
You can give the information, but to take the choice away from the parent.
Well, the parents are still going to have they're going to have
the parents don't know what's best for their own children. That's what the books say.
Oh shit. Well, they don't sometimes, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, because you get some stupid parents.
Yeah.
You do get some stupid people.
You get some parents who do horrible things to their kids. Again, I just know that.
But still, it's only a small percentage, isn't it?
It is, yeah. But when kids are made to, you know, it's like torture to them in some ways. And when they're supported and loved, they do really well.
Okay, can I put in 2 bits?
Wanted a toy,
what if
and you said no?
The kid doesn't know what he wants, so either glare until it's preached onto him.
No, that's not true at all. Okay, so again, in this, this is a very personal example of my cousin's kid. These 2 boys were raised in the exact same way by their dad, mostly.
I'm completely different from my brothers. That's normal.
Well, yeah, everyone's different, right? Where is this
exactly.
person?
Same, raised by the same people.
Yeah, everyone is different.
In the same decade.
Totally, yeah. Everyone is.
I got a brother 1 year older and 1 year younger, and
you're right. In the rocks and trees somewhere to your right.
Oh yeah.
In there somewhere.
It's not just your home life and your parents that have a say in your upbringing.
Totally, yeah.
When you're at an age, when I'm saying when you're at the age of 3 to 4, you're easily influenced by whatever's on the media. My nephews and nieces are fully, you know what they want to be? They want to be YouTubers. Yeah, that's what they want to be.
Well, yeah, but okay. This is like a classic argument, but again, that's not a real possibility. A real possibility of being a male or a female or an intersex person or an asexual person or whatever you.
Be a YouTuber.
Well, no, I'm saying it's totally different. If they want to be a Power Ranger, it's very different than wanting to be totally different. It's apples and oranges, and to say that is like diverting the actual argument.
It's not. It's diverting the argument into a place where hopefully other people understand.
Silliness. Well, no, but it's not. There's no again apples and oranges, right?
when you're 4 years old, you can't make these decisions. Yeah.
Well, you know who you are. You know who you are in your heart, though, right? If you're like, I want to wear a dress, Mom. I want to wear a dress because I feel like a girl.
Yeah,
then...
yo, trust me, my little brother wore dresses.
Oh,
it's cool. My little sister put makeup on him. Yeah. He's not gay. He's not gay. He's not transgender. You know,
right.
he's just a normal kid. Yeah. You know, and that is a normal thing. Like I know my mom used to dress my uncle.
Right.
Yeah. You know, it's just play. It's play because at 4 years old,
right. But
all
did
you
he
want to do is have fun.
But when your mom dressed your uncle up in a dress, was he like, man, this feels like who I actually am in my heart? This feels great. This is what I want to do every day.
No, because they
Absolutely
don't know
not.
that.
They don't at 4 years old.
Okay, I'm telling you,
4 years old.
Okay, just because you don't understand it doesn't mean it's not real. And what I'm saying is they kind of know what they want, and maybe that is to dress like a girl, and maybe they'll change their mind eventually. But
yeah, but if you've got a teacher on one hand, basically saying to your kid, that okay, you like to dress up, you like to play with Barbie dolls. Yeah. That must mean that maybe you feel that you are.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy. They should not.
How else you support that? Okay, so say a boy says to you, they want to play with a Barbie doll.
Yeah.
What's your answer?
100%. Here's all the dolls you want.
Yeah, that's 100% all the dolls you want.
I'll tell you this.
Now, what would happen if that parent said to you directly, that I don't appreciate what you've told my child.
Yeah.
It's confusing me. It's confusing him. Yeah.
I would say it's a toy, and you should really consider the fact that a toy should be for any child. There is no such thing as a gendered toy, or there shouldn't be anyway. It's all just... They're just things to play with. Again, yeah.
I like to play with Barbie dolls, when I was like 12, because they had titties.
Right?
Fucking right.
You see, there's so many different reasons. That you would feel this.
How many girls you can
Nice link,
fucking disgusting gender.
Cyber, I loved it. I do love these conversations, though, honestly, because like this is where my heart is, and that like
I know you work with doing social care and that. Yeah, I was in youth work a long time ago. Yeah, just before all of this came out.
Yeah.
But as a manager at Pizza Hut, I have to not only be tolerant, I have to be supportive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if a transgender or anybody came to me, I'll treat them the same way I treat a gay person.
Of course, yeah.
There's no difference in my eyes. Yeah. At the end of the day, that's your choice. Yeah. Just whatever you do, please don't get a hard on for me because it's not going to be appreciated.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
I was going to say, now you know how we feel. Now you know how we feel.
I've had gay friends in the past. Where I've told them straight. I'm like, you know what? You don't watch yourself. I'll fuck you up, man. I'll make your arsehole bleed. Yeah, don't play with me. Yeah.
I've said that to dudes. I said that to dudes too.
Exactly. Yeah.
No one likes for things to be pushed on them. Nope.
Exactly. Yeah.
No.
But I was just shocked. Yeah, completely shocked. Yeah, that the government,
私のパークはライフル構成なんで、基本的にサブマシンガンとハンドメイドを使います。
Yeah.
Let me interject here for a second, because
ゲー
Claire,
ムアシストしてからだいぶ弾当たるんで、回復2つ入れてるのと、
Let Misaki.
you have some studies.
Yeah, no.
Let Misaki talk. She's talking to her stream. Shush.
No worry. Yeah, keep talking. Yeah.
Good job. Good job. It's in Japan. Hopefully nobody.
バグなんですけど、サブマシンガンにこのガンランナーが乗るんで、これガンランナー積んでサブマシンガン使ってるオートライフル使いが多いです。これは必須です。
I know, man.
Love it, Misaki. I love you.
Yes.
人によっては、ファーストエイドの代わりに、ライフギバーつけてる人も多いです。攻撃的な人は、フィールドサージョンも外して、こっちの、テンダライザー入れてる人もいます。お好みです。
So cool. Before you're gonna say?
Okay, so you yourself, you have background education and you've studied this. But
Yeah, and personal
90%
experience.
of these teachers have nothing. 90% of these teachers have nothing, and they're just on board for virtual sleeping. So they
Well,
are
I
the
don't know
ones
why-
I got a lot of
saying.
things that teachers.
Cyber's trying to tell you this, but
But
you're not
Cyber-
listening to what we're trying to say.
But
That
what you're
these
saying
people
is
that
that-
know nothing are pushing it on these kids.
But what do you mean
that's
push it?
Cyber's
What are you
trying to
talking
say.
about pushing? How can you push it on to somebody? What do
By
you mean?
by supporting whatever whim this child has at that
Whim,
time.
though, that's what you're saying. If a kid
Exactly.
said, okay, as a teacher, if a kid says to them, "Hey, this is who I am," they should support it. They should be like, "Okay, I'll treat you however you know
Yeah,
you identify, right?"
But listen, please, like, get your mind into the age group that I'm trying to like set here.
Yeah.
You know, it's a 4-year-olds.
I still don't understand what you mean. I'm definitely against teachers pushing anything on kids, but I'm definitely supportive of teachers, you know, recognizing that, like,
here's-
okay,
If a nursery kid,
And
but
here,
said to the
Claire-
teacher, "I want to be a transformer," yeah.
Right.
How would the teacher react? They
they'd
wouldn't
be like, "Well,
support
that's
that.
silly. You can't be a transformer. That's an invisible fantasy thing. That has nothing to do with anything."
Now,
Right. But you can be woman. You can't do that.
90% of the world's population, 90% of the world's population, think
Yeah.
that same way when it comes to gender.
Well, we're all very archaic still. Like everyone is caught up in religion. I don't know how religious you are, Cyber, but like religion is a fucking scourge.
I'm not religious. Yeah, I don't pray or nothing. Yeah. But you know, there's certain morals, that keep you from doing bad stuff. And
I'm nothing. I'm a complete atheist. I believe God is nothing, and I would never hurt a fly. I believe that being good is important no matter what, and no one should be good just because they're going to go to hell or whatever. Like that's
all day
horrible.
long. Yeah. So there's no consequence to whatever you do on this earth. There's no consequence. So why
Well,
not
there
have fun?
is. There's a moral consequence, and there's There's laws. There's laws around killing and hurting and things that would actually hurt your
But
neighbor.
when you're dead, what does laws matter?
Well,
As long as you had fun. As long as you had fun first, then. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, again, if you need
there's
an
morals.
invisible man in the
There's
sky,
morals.
if you need an
You know
invisible
the
man
whole-
in the sky to tell you to be good, then you're not a good
Give you
person. I would
morals?
say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
My
it's
morals
not
come
that.
from like my family, and my
Yeah.
heart.
It's like, like a good American, yeah. In God we trust, then. Yeah. There's a religion behind society. Yeah?
But that's
Because
only
they
because we
needed-
didn't
they
have
needed it.
answers. We don't have answers, and people don't like the unknown, so they need some answer, even if it's a fake answer, right? They're happy with a fake answer. There's people who believe that Bigfoot is real. There's people who believe that the
Okay.
Earth is flat. There's a spectrum
Now-
of belief, and we're
Oh,
all
yeah,
somewhere
yeah.
on it, you know?
Yeah, of course. Now,
Yeah.
if a parent, tells a teacher,
Yes. Yeah.
that what they are doing by supporting their child goes against everything they believe,
Yes.
please do not do it. Yeah.
I'd still do it, man. I'm there for the kid. I'm
You
not there
still
for the
do
parent.
it. You still do it.
Well, I'd be like, listen,
Now
I
that-
support you to do what you want to do in your own home, but in my classroom, we're inclusive and we're open, and I'm not going to ever make your kid feel bad for being who they are. That's
Now,
what I
what
would
would
say.
happen? What would happen if I decided to take my child out of that class?
Well, then they could do that. I guess you
Child
could
welfare
deny
services
them.
coming to
You
take
could
them away
deny
from
them
you.
Social
education.
No,
social
they
services
wouldn't.
would be on
No,
their
Claire,
way.
yes,
No,
they
you can
will.
homeschool
Yes,
them.
they
There's
will.
lots of
You
people who
know
home.
it.
No, I work in social
know
services.
it.
Nobody.
No.
There's tons of kids I work with who are homeschooled. No, they would never
Basically,
come and
yeah,
take you out of.
It could
No,
just
never.
anybody could be like, you know what, this parent, because
Good
they're-
luck,
because-
parent.
because-
Good luck.
because they're-
Good luck taking your kid out of school, because like
because they're a
that's a
Christian,
hard
because they're a
job.
good Christian, yeah. And
Yeah, homeschool. Lots of people get homeschool. Easy. Homeschool your kid. Good luck. If you don't want to, do
Yeah,
what's
but
best for
do,
the
Claire,
do you
public.
not do you not realize that you represent basically every teacher, every social worker that is out there? you basically represent that. But with your answers, that's the same answers that they will give. Yeah.
Well, I would support, again, I'd be like, listen, within your own home, I support your cultural, religious, whatever you want to do with your kids, cool. But within this realm of education...
But aren't you confusing my child by telling him the opposite?
No,
to
I'm
what
telling them that there's a bigger world. I'm telling them there's a bigger world out there where people will accept you for who you are. That's what I'm telling them. And again, there's a lot of people who leave those families and hate their families because they never supported them. So I'd like to be the one supportive person in their lives.
From a religious point of view, yeah, as a parent, yeah, I could just be like, I was like, you know what, yeah, of course I support you. Yeah, of course I support you. Whatever you want to do, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I'm like a real hardcore Christian, you know, I'll be like, you know what, as long as you're not gay, yeah, you know, you'll make it to heaven. It's fine. God forgives everybody. Yeah, but they have to have done wrong to be forgiven.
However,
Thank you.
You're welcome. No problem, Misaki.
But it's like every social worker, every
but don't you think that's a crazy thing? As long as you're not gay, you can go to heaven. Isn't that crazy?
Well, sodomy and anal sex is against religion. Because it goes against creation.
Yeah, and do you know why they wanted that? Because they wanted more people to join their armies, and they wanted more people to give them money. That's why they're like, hey, pump out the babies, don't use condoms, we want your money, we want more people in our religion. We want more people for our armies. That's, again, it's like archaic, fucking barbaric thinking.
We want more people for our armies. Come on, how many transgenders are going to be in the army?
Well, the general rule of we want reproduction. Reproduction, number one, is like, it's based in that, right? It's based in they want more people for their religion because,
yeah, I get that.
Yeah, that makes them more people. Yeah, man, the amount of Christians who murdered Muslims is horrible.
Part of their religion. It is their religion.
They're like one God, murder everybody who doesn't believe in him. Quick, go. Pump out more babies, go. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. I hate Christianity. I was raised a Catholic, Roman Catholic, hardcore.
Let me just point something out. Yeah. You may say this is stupid, yeah, but it's a fact. Yeah. Okay. Religion has been around for thousands of years.
Yeah. People have been around longer. And what religion? Like Roman Empire? Hinduism.
Hinduism probably one of the oldest.
Buddhism.
Yeah, Buddhism is one of the oldest.
Yeah.
Now these religions here, you know, it's any parent's right to teach their religion.
Yes, I have a right away.
If it contradicts with what you're saying as a teacher, that in itself will confuse the child.
Well,
Who do I believe?
You should separate church and state, right? I know on the money it says, in God we trust, but the whole purpose is to separate church and state because everybody has a different church, everyone has a different religion, and everyone believes different crazy things. Some people are Scientologists. They fucking believe in L. Ron Hubbard is their God. So, like,
how was you raised?
You gotta separate it.
Was you
Science is the way, Cyber. I'm only interested in facts. What?
Was you raised on any religion?
Oh, hardcore. I went to church every Sunday. I was in Sunday school. I went to see the Pope. I was hardcore
so that's
indoctrinated.
Typical Catholic schoolgirl syndrome. Yeah. You go against the church at a certain age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Catholic, you know, like Catholic schoolgirls, but that's what they do. Yeah, they rebel. But ideally,
well, I got a brain. I started thinking about it.
You've turned out an amazing person. You've turned out not only an amazing person, but you've turned out like an amazing contribution to the actual society that we live in. Yeah, you actually make a difference in lives. Yeah. So what's to say what was wrong with your upbringing? If you can't make another clue?
I would say, my mom is very religious, but my dad is not religious at all. So it got to the point where I was like, why doesn't Dad go to church? And Mom was like, because he doesn't choose to. He doesn't believe in God. And I was like, well, I don't either. And she was like, well, you have to. And I was like, fuck, no, I don't. It doesn't make sense to me.
You don't have to, innit? Yeah?
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's your choice. But me personally, I was raised as a Muslim. Yeah. My father, not religious. My mother, they're both born in England. They're like the most eastern freaking, sorry, Western Muslims you can think of. My mum looks white. I got Irish cousins and all that. Yeah. So I got a very, very mixed family, Catholics and everything.
Right.
Yeah. And my mom was raised like eating bacon, yeah, and hiding it from her dad.
Right.
You know, with her mom hiding the smell and everything.
What would have happened if she got caught, get in trouble?
She would have got spanking in it, yeah, standard. So you can't eat bacon.
Yeah.
You know, if anything, you're not eating it in my fucking house.
Yeah.
Anybody find a spare rat away from me?
My mom raised her kids exactly the same, more or less.
Yeah.
You know, and personally, I'd like to think I would raise my children the same way I was, because at a young age,
You're great too. You know.
At a young age, you know, I had all the information I needed at a young age. And then when I turned like 20, 21, I was like, you know, I just can't be bothered to go to the bus. I don't want to play. Yeah. And then I went through a rebellious stage where I'm like, if God even exists, what the fuck's wrong? You know.
Enemy.
You know, everybody contemplates that. But at the end of the day, that got instilled in me as a child, from 0 to like 8 years old, maybe, you know, to make my own decisions.
Yeah. Oh, someone down the hill. Yeah.
Coming.
There's someone way down the hill at like 300 by the trees. Long shot is amazing. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Yeah, you know, like you say, when you get older, you're an adult and you can make your own decisions on everything. And so for a while, yeah, you are encouraged to do whatever. You're encouraged to like.
So if there was nothing wrong with the way I was brought up, why are teachers telling me I can't do that with my kids? And then when they reach this age I was, they're unforced. You know, it's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, ain't it?
Well, here's the thing. You're lucky that your parents seem like they were very, even though they raised you like within a religion, they were very open, and they still loved and cared about you. And so say, you weren't like affected in a super negative way by it. So you turned out great. But there are people out there who are on the other side of the spectrum. This is
an honest thing now, yeah. If one of my brothers were to say they were gay, my dad would basically straight away say to them, "You can't be gay. If you're gay,
well, what if they are gay?
Heaven."
Right. Well, what if they are gay though? Right.
If they are gay, then that means that my parents, because they believe it, they will never see him again in the afterlife. It's kind of like, you know, if a Catholic kills himself, they can't get to heaven, and
right. Yeah.
You know, that's what they believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's morally wrong, really,
I think
for somebody basically contradict what you're telling your kid.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is there's a bigger world out there, and I think it's important for public education to educate, which is like, hey, there's more than one religion. There's more than one way to think about things. Yeah. At home, we respect your culture when you're at home, but in this public education...
Did you not learn that at school yourself?
Yeah.
How old was you when you learned that?
About what? Like that there were different religions and different people and different thoughts? I was in Catholic school until I was in grade 6, so I said prayers every day. It was horrible. Like, looking back, it seemed normal. But it is kind of indoctrined. Like, you get brainwashed a little bit to think those things. And yeah, I think it's important to let kids know that there's more to that. There's more to life than just one way of thinking. And that's what education is, right? Like, that's what... When you... Critical thinking is basically, like, questioning everything and looking for proof and looking for evidence and being open-minded.
What the schools are basically telling parents here is that they need to be re-educated, on how to bring up their children, because if they go against what we believe, they're
Right.
wrong.
Well,
Now, for any child to find out that their dad, their superhero father, is wrong,
yeah.
that's going to damage them.
Well,
Paper.
you know what? I think in some cases that's important though, because if you think your dad is right all the time and he says, "Hey, you're not going to go to heaven with me, and being gay is a horrible thing, and you're wrong, and you're not a part of our family anymore," then it is kind of important to be like, you know what?
Yeah, no, but-
Your mom and dad might not be right. My mom, I love my mom, but I don't think she's right on a lot of stuff, and it's important to be like a fully formed human and know that we're all damaged or flawed in some way.
Okay. Do you believe that 4-year-old can grasp the concept of a God?
Grasp the concept of what?
Of God.
I mean, not fully, no. Definitely not.
Not fully, yeah?
No, definitely not.
Yeah, there's things that children can't comprehend.
Did you know that? Oh shit! I just
What
got
the hell?
vaccinated. My mom was beaten as a child because she was left-handed, and being left-handed is the devil's hand, and that's what the church taught them. And she's like, "Listen, this is how I was born. I am left-handed." And they were like, "No, you're the devil. You're not allowed to use your left hand." And she's like, "Listen, even though I'm 4, I want to write with my left hand." And they're like, "No, use your right hand." And like that's the same thing in my mind, is you're born the way you're born, and you know, even as a 4-year-old, what's in your heart. Again, try to the opposite way. Try to tell a little boy who's into boy stuff that they're not. They'll think you're crazy. They'll be like, "No, I like trucks." And you can't be like, "No, you don't. You like dolls." You know, it's like it's that same kind of thing. Oh shit! Oh, nice. I was like, "There's a dude inside."
He's so great.
It's hard to grasp because you're right. 4-year-olds don't know what the hell they want in most ways, but it's worse psychologically to them to force them to blame them or to make them fear that they're going to go to hell if they're gay than to just support them and be like, you know what, you'll figure it out.
Not necessarily gay, but they're gonna if they're gonna be bad. If they're gonna be bad, you're gonna go to hell. If you're gonna be good.
There you go. That's a better way to think of it.
Children. That's the concept children can understand. Yeah. You know, you be good, you get rewarded. You be bad, you face the consequences.
Yeah, but what is bad? What is good? Everyone has a different view of that.
Exactly.
I was told because I was told like if you get a tattoo, you're going to hell. You know, like that was bad.
A lion born as a lion, is gonna kill other animals so he can survive. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's natural.
Who he is, totally,
That's exactly who he is, He was born that way, Now, what you're trying to say, and every other social worker, is that these
Can't be alive.
gender dysphoria.
There's someone up on the rocks. There's someone up on the rocks at 30. 2 people coming down the rocks.
Are born that way. So at the age of 4.
Oh, full team.
Oh shit.
Yeah, everyone is kind of. Oh shit. Born who they are. Everyone is kind of born who they are, and I know it's like they're impressionable, but they're also really sure if they're a boy and they like boy things, or if they're a girl and they like girl things, or if they're a boy and they like girl things, or a girl and they like boy things. You know. Also, okay, this is a little bit different, Cyber, but you said your sister was a bit of a tomboy.
Yeah.
Right? So I was a tomboy. I played with trucks. I played with Ninja Turtles. I wore like scruffy, torn up jeans and like t-shirts, and everyone applauded that. I love sports. Everyone's like, great, this little girl is really into boy stuff. Cool. If a boy on my street wanted to wear a dress or play with Barbies, he would have got crucified. And it's kind of...
Yeah.
It's like, well, what? It's because women are undervalued in a way, and they're looked at as weak.
Who would have crucified him? Who would have crucified him?
Oh, everyone on my street, everyone I knew, his parents,
everybody on the street,
all the kids. But it's like that's what systematic kind of pressures around gender and racism. That's what that all is that the system makes you believe a certain thing. You're kind of brainwashed into like, oh, you're a girl who likes boy things, that's cool. But if you're a boy who likes girl things, he's a sissy.
20 years ago,
yeah.
Probably one of the most famous slangs, in a playground,
Yeah.
It's fag. You're gay.
Yeah, totally.
You're
Yeah.
fag.
Totally.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Back 20 years ago, yeah?
Used it myself a couple
Society,
of times. You know?
society didn't really appreciate gays.
Definitely not, no.
Yeah.
They were,
Yeah.
it was horrible. Yeah.
Now, 20 years later, they're celebrated.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. Now, in 20 years' time, transgenders are going to be celebrated. Even, you know, because there's going to be a hell of a lot more of them.
Yeah.
Because schools are saying it's okay.
Well, it should
Now,
be. In my opinion, it should be
Do you
okay.
believe in gender dysphoria?
I certainly, yeah. I definitely think that's a thing. It could be a thing, yeah.
So basically, it's a mental health issue.
No, it's not. See, gender dysphoria is different than being transgendered. If you, the other thing is, I mean, they're still fighting.
Now you see, Claire. I just want to make one quick point. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm already confused.
Right. I can tell.
That you're telling me that transgender is different to
Misaki, there's a missile launcher.
gender dysphoria. I'm
Missile
like,
launcher
how the hell can a kid comprehend this?
Sake.
Oh, it's gone.
Sake.
It was there. Did someone take it out of it? Oh, Beef, did you bring it?
Yeah, I got it.
Beef got it. People say gender dysmorphia, and it's that's something that's diagnosed, right?
Thank you.
It's different than being transgender.
Get 'em off.
Nice. And part of it, Cyber, is all the transgender people I know have fought their whole life for acceptance.
Down to your left, Misaki. To the left. To the left. They went around behind the trailer.
Oh yeah,
Behind
in
the
the road.
trailer.
Power over here in front of me.
Yeah, power armor, yeah.
Nice. Yoink.
Yes, it was.
But yeah,
That was
so
cool.
if maybe, like you said, like gays are so supported now, if transgender people were more supported, there probably wouldn't be as much gender dysphoria, people who were so confused, because you would just be whoever you are. And actually, to be honest, and Beef, you might know this, is in a lot of native cultures, a lot of Aboriginal people, they don't judge people based on transgender. Like, they have a word for transgendered, it's called double spirit. And it's like, it's a completely normal thing for them. Is that like, oh, sometimes people are girls, sometimes people are boys, and sometimes they're double spirit, which is like, they are
Here's
men.
the thing, I don't care what you want to be. Be what you want to be, just don't preach it on me. And then don't preach it onto my kids. Like what's happening, what Cyber's trying to tell you is it's getting preached. It's getting preached on.
Well, what do you mean preached? What do you mean preached?
Okay, so apparently,
kids are being
Claire,
taught one
in
thing.
Alberta here, if the teacher decides your kid wants to be a girl, he doesn't even have to tell you. They don't even have to tell
Yeah,
the
that's
parents.
what's
They don't
happening in
even-
Scotland.
Well, they
what's
could
happening
be in
here,
danger.
too.
You mean they could
don't
be in
even-
danger? They could be in danger from their parents.
No,
I know.
they're
I
not.
work with.
And I think that there is the option for the kid, if they're old enough, to do the transformation without the parents' knowledge.
If
That is what's
they're-
happening in
If
real
they're
life.
18, you mean if they're like over 18?
Nice.
No.
Ooh, nice win.
No, it's all of this.
Look at-
School teachers
I
are
wouldn't-
deciding
I
what your
wouldn't
job's
get
going to be without even
no
having any
armor.
background and any knowledge.
Okay, again, I'm in this field. I've never heard that before. It seems like kind of alarmist talking.
Okay, let me Claire, you know, I got a lot of friends, but a couple of them are police officers. Yeah,
Yes.
a couple of them are teachers. Yeah.
Yeah.
This police officer friend went on a raid, took some weed, went and gave it to a teacher friend, and they all got stoned.
Right.
Yeah? Teachers are just us,
Of
normal
course, yeah.
people.
Same with
Teachers,
doctors. Same with
teachers
doctors. Same with police
Have
officers.
a curriculum. Teachers have it. My mum was a teacher in it for years.
Yeah.
With working with year 3 to year 6. Yeah. So these are like 5, 6, 7-year-olds. Yeah. And I went and did a lot of voluntary work with her. I went on some trips and stuff.
Cool.
These children, they are influenced by their teachers, by their parents, and by whatever is on television. Yeah. Can you agree with that?
I think everybody is influenced by their environments. Yes.
Okay. Tell me what whatever nephew or niece, what present do they want for Christmas?
I I don't know. It depends what they're into, I guess.
Well, say Transformers is like really big at the moment. Yeah. So
Right,
yeah, they want
yes.
Transformers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna get him Transformers, innit? Because that's what he wants.
Right.
Now, if you got him like a knockoff version, not real Transformers, and he was upset by this,
Right.
what would you do?
If he was upset by the gift I gave him,
Yeah, because it wasn't Transformers, it was something else.
it was something else. Well, I mean, I would just be like, I would try to encourage him to find fun in it, I guess. I'd probably make up a game that made it fun as best I could, and if not, I'd be like, well, that's okay. You don't like it? No problem.
Well, if a kid doesn't like something, you don't force it on them.
No, definitely, yeah.
You're
just, that's my point. If a kid doesn't like something, you don't force it on them. Yeah, 100%. I'm down with that.
Yeah, no. At the age of, up to the age of like, I'm just gonna estimate 6, because my nephews and nieces, you know, they were really babies until they got like 6 years old. Now I can have full conversation with them.
Yeah.
Now, at the age of 4, my nephews and nieces, they wanted whatever was on TV. Yeah. You know, they watched the Clone Wars. Yeah, he wants to be a Jedi. Yeah. So, in support of that, we bought in everything that you can have to be a Jedi.
Yeah.
Now, that's just us that's just, you know, a normal family would do that. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going around in circles. Sorry.
You're supporting their interests. Yeah, I like. That's great. You're supporting their interests and helping
support
them.
their interest. Yeah, you're supporting their interest. Yeah.
Yeah.
But can you agree at the age of 4, that you haven't experienced enough interest to know what you want?
A 4-year-old will tell. I will say the 4-year-old will tell you what their favorite color is. They'll tell you what hand they write with. They'll tell you what foods they like and don't like.
What their favorite TV show is.
What their favorite TV show is. They know what they like. Of course they do. They don't have a lot of world experience, but they know what they like. One of my best friend's daughter is 4 now. She is into rainbows. She likes unicorns. Her favorite color is pink. She has strong opinions on what she wants to do and how she wants to play, and she has opinions. They're 4-year-old opinions, but they are opinions. Same thing. Her son, he's like a little arty boy, but he's like a boy. Like he's very rough and tumble. Loves soccer. Loves like drawing. Like they know what they like. They know what's in their heart. What I'm saying is to tell them no, what's in your heart is wrong. Does in some way make them feel unsafe with themselves, and that's just the science behind it, and the long-term studies of not supporting kids who say, "Hey, this is how I am." Not to say that it's going to be accepted.
The majority of parents raise their children, and nothing's wrong with them.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
So why now does it have to change?
Well, because things should be getting better all the time. You know, we're still. I think. It's the reason why we keep studying and keep learning and keep growing as a society, I would say, to always get better and more supportive.
Yeah, but I mean, like, from a religious point of view, I'm only saying it because I'll say, let's just play it safe. 80% of the world's population have a belief system.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah. Tons and tons.
It's 80%. Yeah.
Yep.
It doesn't matter what belief system they have, they're going to instill that on their children because they want what's best for their children.
Right.
Yeah. Now, la-di-da, teacher comes along telling my kid that what I told him is wrong.
Well, they might not say that is wrong. They might say there's more options out there than just that one, just to let them know that there's a bigger world than just what's within their household. And a lot of kids need that.
But I'm going to get body in here again because teachers don't know. Teachers are not social workers. They're not psychologists. They're just teachers.
Yep. Teachers
they're the ones who are allowed to make all these.
Yeah, what's wrong with getting stoned? All my doctor friends get stoned. All my lawyer friends get stoned. What's wrong with getting stoned?
Exactly. They're just normal people like us.
Evil.
Yeah, but they've been taught.
Honestly, the school I work with right now, they've all gone through trauma training. They've all gone through a lot of really odd things that like 10 years ago they would have never had. They would have never been. I went to a school once and the guy was telling me that the kid I was there with should be locked up, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you're supposed to be the person supporting this kid and you're telling him that he needs to get locked up because he's a hard case?
Yes, and that's what we're talking about right now. We're talking about those are the people that are in charge of telling our kids that they think they know what they're thinking.
Oh
right.
my god.
And yeah, they're just people. So like obviously teachers are flawed in many ways, just like doctors are flawed, just like lots of people are flawed. There's lots of shitty social workers, there's lots of shitty police officers, you know?
Here's an example, Claire. The majority right here, right now. Yeah, between
the
three of us, you know.
yeah.
Believe in one certain way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
90% of the population believe that same way. Yeah.
Cyber, no, because we could add a couple more of my friends to this group, and it'll be totally different. We can add 2 more friends to this group,
younger people
and it will
also
sway exactly opposite of what you were talking about.
Younger people also, Cyber, are way more aware of this stuff, and they're way more open to understanding all of this stuff.
I get that, but you know what? I have to be honest with you here. For anybody to believe that a 4-year-old can choose their identity when I was 4, I wanted to be a duck.
Right,
so I could fly.
What I'm saying is a duck isn't an option. A duck isn't an option for you.
Why want to be president?
Well, again, that's not okay. But you're confusing by saying, what you want to be or who you respect or what you're into at the time. That has nothing to do with your gender or your identity. Just because someone loves Power Rangers and says, like, I want to be a Power Ranger.
At 4 years old, it does.
It doesn't, though. I'm telling you, I studied developmental psychology, and it doesn't. It's totally different. It's totally different developmental levels, totally different things. So different. Being a Power Ranger, being a Power Ranger is not the same as saying,
No, wait!
I want to wear a dress.
No!
Boo. Why, sirs? Why, sir? Yeah, it's different though, right? Like, that means you like Power Rangers, right? But imagine someone telling you don't like Power Rangers. That's what I'm saying. Imagine someone saying, no, you don't like Power Rangers. You like other things.
No, somebody says, no, you can't be a Power Ranger. Why? But why? Oh, because
well,
it's
you can
not
dress
real?
up like you can dress up like a Power Ranger. You can play. They're not a real thing to be. You can pretend it's a fantasy, so you can pretend and dress up like one. Sure, go for it.
Yeah. You can play. That's the key word. That's the key word. Play, act. Yeah.
Right, but that's not your gender. It's not your. It's a fantasy. It's a play thing. Gender is not playing. You don't play as being a man or a woman. That's who you are. That's who you are in your heart.
Let me ask you a question. A 4-year-old that's never even heard the word transgender.
Yeah. Well, they don't know what that is. They're just saying they don't know what the fuck's going on. They're just saying,
I'm a little girl. All they know about it is what they've been told about it. Because
there's someone in the woods in Power at 45. Yeah, so I'm thinking about the little boy, my cousin's kid. He she now I guess. He at 3-2 was like, I'm a little girl, and we all said, no, you're not, you're a boy. No, I'm a girl. No, you're a boy. No, I'm a girl. No, you're a boy. This was a constant everyday fight with this kid that he had to wear boy clothes and he had to play with boy things, and they put him through a lot of like conversion therapy to try to force him to be a boy, and every day he bawled his eyes out, I'm a girl, why don't you care about me? I'm a girl, like, let me wear a dress. And they're like, no, we're all Christian, we're all Catholic, we don't believe in that. Until they went to talk to a psychologist who said, listen, what you're doing is wrecking this kid's brain. You're making him unsafe. If he's crying every day, if he looks back on his childhood and thinks, okay, what was my childhood? My childhood was my parents every day forcing me to do things that I felt was torture. It affects them, and they change their tune. And right now, she comes to all of her family functions in her dress. We all call her Mari. We all refer to her as she, and she's the happiest she's ever been in her freaking life. And yeah, it just seems like the alternative to have her upset and cry every day and be like, you know, to be
What I'm trying to say is a 4-year-old will cry that it can't be a Power Ranger.
Well, again, why are you not letting them dress up like a Power Ranger?
They can dress up like one, but they're never going to be one.
Well, because they don't exist. Well, Power Rangers don't exist, but males and females do exist, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is apples and oranges, because you're saying a fantasy thing, and I'm saying a real life thing. People do transition to male and female. They don't turn into Power Rangers out of nowhere. That's not a real thing to be, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, that's true. But what 4-year-olds? How many 4-year-olds are transitioning?
I mean, nobody's transitioning. They're just being supported to be like, okay, yeah, if you want to wear a dress, go for it. You want to wear a dress, go for it.
Yeah, because there's no wrong in it. Yeah, but if the parent was to tell them, you know what, it is wrong. You can do it if you want, but it's wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe the child would be like, oh no, I don't want to do it if it's wrong. But if
that's like saying, honestly,
if a teacher is telling them, it's their choice. It's up to it's up to them. Yeah.
It's literally like saying you're wrong.
To the parent about it.
Right? Yeah, they should include the parents. They definitely should include the parents. Yeah. It's like saying, oh, your parents are telling me that you can only write with your left hand, but you can only write with your right hand.
Would you be okay with them teaching sex education at the age of 6?
Sex and gender are completely different. They're not ready. They're not ready for that.
It's a class.
Basic
that everybody takes.
sex education. Yeah, good. Important to let kids know, like,
talking about how to reproduce and blah blah blah.
Yeah, they're curious. Well, they're curious. Yeah, it's good to know, like, the science.
At 6 years old, how the hell are they going to even understand that?
Well, kids ask, where do babies come from? And you're like, well, here's
yeah, at 6 years old, they still believe in Santa Claus. And the Tooth Fairy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But but so what do you do? Tell them a stork brought it? Like, it's important to be factual.
Tell them a stork brought it until they're old enough to have sex education.
No, I feel like normalizing.
Are you gonna tell your 6-year-old kid that mommy and daddy? You're not gonna tell them.
I had a book. I was given a book, very young, explaining.
I did.
You'd rather than
you should know. Penis and vagina. Use the words penis and vagina, eggs, sperm, eggs. A baby goes in your belly. 9 months later, it comes out. There's nothing sexual about that. That's science, cyber. And you're putting a moral lens on this through religion.
My little guy is chewing bubble gum
sex
one
education.
day, and he pulls it out of his mouth, and he says, "It looks like a vagina." And
that shouldn't be wrong. That's totally fine.
Sex education tells you it's healthy to masturbate.
It is totally healthy to masturbate.
Right,
totally fine.
You
should never stop a kid. You should never stop a kid from masturbating ever.
But what if you go to hell? What if you go to hell for masturbation?
What do you think I did with those Barbie dolls?
Well, that's...
What do you think I did with those Barbie dolls?
Yeah, go on. Answer me that, Claire. What happens if I go to hell for masturbating?
But there's no that's silly, right?
How is that silly? You can't say that.
You shouldn't shame a child for enjoying their body.
When it's a majority of the world's belief.
Right. Well, what I'm saying is that it's important to let them know that they're going to masturbate anyway. So it's important not to shame them and think that they're going to go to hell every time they masturbate, and think, like, this is a normal, healthy thing that everybody does. It's important.
Those little fuckers, they're playing with the thing as soon as they get that diaper on.
As soon as their hands can touch it, they are.
You do your job as a parent. But you do your job as a parent, though, innit? And you tell them. If you masturbate, you're going to go to hell. You know, the book says it. Yeah.
No, you'd say masturbating. No, you'd say masturbating's okay, but here's where you can do it, and here's how you can do it. You can do it in your room. It's a private thing. It's only for you. And, like, then you talk about how, like, you know, you talk about why it's private. You talk about, like, the science behind it.
Make sure your ears are good. Just make sure your ears are good. That's all.
You're penalizing my belief system.
I know. I don't mean to like down on anyone's
culture.
I'm
only saying I'm saying hypothetically.
But I'm saying that again, like, people who
as a social worker, you can't even say that. You can't even say that as a social worker.
I can tell you the facts that people who are shamed about masturbating have usually kind of suppressed sexual shit going on, where they are they're ashamed of what's happening. Well, it's true, man. There's like that's just
they got gimps. Do they have games?
They got games, man. Many games.
People masturbate for all different reasons. People use it for stress relief. Some people just can't help themselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
I think it's important. If it's important to say, like, here, a part of our religion is not to, but you know, you got to make that decision up on your own. It's normal and natural. Not everyone else does it.
As a 4-year-old, yeah, they can't masturbate, obviously. Yeah. But okay, so as a 14-year-old, yeah, getting told masturbation was against my religion, it didn't deter me at all.
Well, yeah, okay.
It didn't deter me at all. Yeah.
Right.
But still, it's a belief that I'm supposed to have. Yeah. Now,
right. Yeah.
a majority of the population have that belief. Yeah. And you can't deny that. A majority of the population have that belief. Christians, Jews, and Muslims all share the same.
Yeah, I would say that there are certain things that are outdated. My mama, who's like is this our turret? It is. Okay, cool. Yeah. My mom, who is again my mom talks about our quote unquote our Lord all the time to me, and I'm like, our Lord, like not my Lord, Mom. But yeah, but I love her, and she can believe whatever she wants to. But she, you know, she realizes even in her belief,
everybody's right though in it.
But no, listen. Even in her belief system, she's like, listen, I love God and I love Jesus, but I think the church is really wrong, and I think a lot of these rules were made up by men who didn't know what the hell was going on. So even though I love God and I love Jesus, I'm going to do what I think is right, which is I think gay people are totally fine. She's like, I think if you're transgender, that's who you are. She's like, you know, if you masturbate, why would you go to hell? She's like, that's just people made those rules. People did. She's like, God wouldn't judge you over that. She's like, Jesus wouldn't judge you over that.
Religion's a whole different story, yeah. But religion's a whole different story, yeah.
And I'm like, Mom, you're cherry picking. Oh shit! Ah, damn it! I'm like, Mama, you can't cherry pick your religion, and she's like, yes, I can.
Oh my god! Sorry.
That's okay.
One more.
Nice.
Sorry, Korea.
It's okay, Misaki. Sorry, we're like half playing, half having like intense discussions. Cyber kind of love it. I kind of love it. Well, like again, I have a lot of Muslim friends. I have a lot of Christian friends. I have a lot of friends of all different kinds of religions, all different kinds of beliefs. I have people who are furries and who are into some strange gimpy stuff. And you know, I really just think that people are going to be who they're going to be, and the best thing you can do is show them acceptance and not try to shame them and not try to make them feel bad about who they are. And
show them acceptance. Show them acceptance, Claire.
Yeah.
Why can't you and teachers accept the fact that I've told my child that masturbation is against his religion and he's going to go to hell? Yeah.
I do accept that, and you have every right to. I would say you have every right to tell him that. But I feel like as his teacher, it's my responsibility as his educator to say, you know what, that's an opinion. Sure, not to go against it, but make him think critically. To say, you know what, yeah, this is your parents' thought. Totally fine. What do you think? Because there's lots of other thoughts out there that are different.
So you're basically getting in my kid's head. Yeah.
Well, okay, so here's an example. I work with a kid, and I always usually wear long sleeves. And one day I didn't, and he saw that I had a tattoo. And he was really taken back and really disturbed by the fact that I had a tattoo. And he said, well, Mom says people who have tattoos are bad people. And I said, okay, well, what do you think? Do you think I'm a bad person? And he said, no, I think you're the best person I've ever met. You are the nicest person. And I was like, well, maybe Mom's experiences.
Maybe your mom meant people covered in tattoos, which that's kind of true.
Well, not really. I have tons of friends who are the nicest people I know, and their heads are so covered in tattoos. So that's nothing to do with who they are as people. Right? So I was like, Mom, I don't know, man. Judge a person by their character. Judge a person by the character, not the cover. book not the cover, but I was like, listen, Mom can have that opinion because that's her experiences, and it's up to you to decide what you think. You should judge people on what they're like, what they say, what they do, not if they have a piece of art on their skin.
As a parent,
yeah,
you want what's best for your kid, innit? Yeah. So you want to keep them from harming.
Yeah. But how is getting them to discriminate? How is getting them to discriminate?
Okay, 2 people without kids. I gotta go. Talk to you guys later. Thanks a lot for the conversation.
Are you going?
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Are you going to work? Yeah. Bye.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Oh my god, hit?
Yes or no? Oh yes, she's doing.
Ah!
No,
Oh my god. Jump down.
But yeah, I do think you should say whatever, but I don't know. I could have used someone to be more open to me when I was a kid, to be like, hey, you're not gonna go to hell because you're masturbating. Hey, you're fine. You don't need to think this way. There's a bigger world out there. I would have felt way better. Because I was like kind of terrified for a bit that I was gonna go to hell or that bad things would happen to me.
Yeah.
You
But I
know?
mean, like, it's completely different upbringing. You're an only child, and
I wasn't on the child.
when you raise siblings,
Yeah.
you know, it's like this. You know, obviously, you know, you're getting brought up straight away, Lynch. You know,
Yeah.
it's just a different upbringing where you have to consider other people.
Yeah.
I'm not saying because you're an only child you can't understand certain things, but what I'm trying to point out is that, you know, I've got 6 siblings, so I have empathy. Empathy was born into me straight away. Yeah?
Right.
Straight away, yeah. Oh, I think I skipped last one. And even though I haven't got children, yeah, it kind of disgusts me, yeah, that, you know, I mean, even sex education at the age of 6, that disgusts me. Because how can a child comprehend what they're being told? So in my mind, how can a 4-year-old comprehend what I can't even understand myself? You know, it's like this LGBTQ thing, yeah, it's turned into something else now. LGBTQ with another 3 letters onto the end, yeah.
Plus, yeah, LGBT plus. I would just say. I don't know what.
Yeah, there's like 3. Yeah, I think S is in there as well to include straight people. Yeah, to make them inclusive as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. LGBTQIA, intersex and asexual, maybe?
Something like that.
Plus,
it's confusing. Yeah.
It is confusing. I agree
you know,
with that.
even though we're supposed to be progressive, you can't force progression. Yeah. It's gradual. Yeah, you couldn't force everybody to accept gays 20 years ago. Yeah?
No, you're right, yeah.
The only reason they're accepted now is because the children 20 years ago were taught it was okay.
Yeah.
So they're raised that it's okay.
But it's still really not okay in a lot of places. There's a lot of discrimination, a lot of hate, and a lot of horrible stuff still happens.
In certain places in the world, you know, you can get hanged, you can get beheaded.
100%, yeah.
But,
And I was watching this documentary about, you know, Stephen Fry? I'm obsessed with Stephen Fry. I think he's fucking brilliant. I love him. And he's a gay man. And he goes to Africa, and it's one of the countries in Africa where, you know, gay people are arrested for being gay. And he's doing all these interviews with people, and he's like, you know, why is it wrong to be gay? And they're like, it's a choice. And it's like, well, why would you choose to be gay in a place where you're going to get murdered? Why would you choose that lifestyle? You know,
is it
like,
a choice?
it's not. It's how in your what's in your heart. It's what you know is you. You know.
But could certain things I know people say they're born gay,
Yeah.
You're either born gay or you're not. Yeah. But could a straight guy a straight baby boy. Yeah, let's just call him straight baby boy.
Baby boy, yeah.
That has been raised by 2 gay parents, males. Yeah.
Yeah.
From a young age. Yeah.
They'll be straight. They won't be gay. The same way that straight parents raise gay kids all the time.
But it's okay. Because they from a young age they know that it's okay to be gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that doesn't
mean that baby's guaranteed to be straight.
Well, not guaranteed, but whatever is in their genetics applies. Yeah.
As a gay parent, yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you kind of be biased? Wouldn't you want your child to kind of be like you?
No, not at all. You'd want your child to be exactly who they were, whether that's gay or straight or bisexual or asexual. You would be like, hey, whatever you are, you are. There's a book called The Boy Who Was Raised as a Dog. You should read it. It's fucking great. It was a psychiatrist in the 40s, maybe, and he raised his son as a dog to prove that how you raise the kid, the nurture, not the nature, the nurture was the most important, and he was wrong. And he messed that kid up deeply. He raised him in a crate and stuff, and was like, if you raise a kid like a dog, he'll act like a dog.
There's true life stories of kids that have been raised by wolves and stuff.
Yeah, and what I'm saying is yeah, but they don't. They're still human. Anyway, they're not dogs. That's what I'm saying. But in a place like Africa, in a place where it's so frowned upon, where you will actually get murdered and disowned, there's still a huge gay community. It's not a choice. It's 100% born into you, and you know it in your heart what you are. And if there's lots of marriages that have been total shams because people feel like they have to pretend that they're not gay to live up to some social standard, and then that ruins people's lives. So why not just let people be who they are? They're not hurting anybody. Just they're consenting adults. Consenting adults, do your thing.
I remember a documentary coming out years ago, about a gay Muslim. Yeah. Because a gay Muslim contradicts itself.
It does, yeah. Gay Christian too. Gay
Christian, gay Jew. It's all from the same book. The Bible, the Torah, and the Quran. Practically the same thing.
Yeah.
What was I saying?
Oh, you said gay Muslim. And someone came out.
Gay Muslim.
It
contradicts itself, and Now, the Muslim basically, obviously, he got this own. He chose to carry on praying, and chose to carry on, believing in religion.
Yeah, because he loves God, and he makes him feel good.
And in his heart, he believes that he could be forgiven for it.
Yeah.
Now, in his heart, he knows that he thinks he could be forgiven for it. But to be forgiven of something, you have to have done something wrong. So in this Muslim gay's mind, he's completely wrong.
Yeah.
Yet he chooses to carry on believing in this religion.
Yeah, it's a complicated thing because people get a lot of satisfaction and love from religion, and it's really hard for them to come up with, such a conflicting thing. I'm gay, but I still want to be Muslim. I'm gay, but I still want to be Catholic. Yeah. But you're right. It's very conflicting, and I really feel like religion is kind of one of these things that it's just the same thing over and over and over again throughout time. Everyone's an atheist. Everyone doesn't believe in some god. Do you believe in the Greek gods? Do you believe in the Greek gods? Do you believe in Roman gods? Do you believe in
from a religious point of view?
The Aztecs?
Schools. They're just evil, man.
Schools what?
Schools are evil. Yeah.
Are evil? Yeah. Well, because again, it's critical thinking. And then my mom honestly was like, I wish I didn't raise you to be such a good critical thinker because I want you to go to church, but I can't answer the questions you're asking me right now with real answers. I just have to tell you, no, don't worry about the real answer. Just have faith. Just have faith. Yeah. And I was like, no, I want a real answer. And she's like, no, just have faith. It's sorry, faith is not good enough for me. I'm a woman of science. I want facts. I want studies. I want to know I see. Okay, so there was a time.
Schools basically they teach the theory of evolution, and it contradicts the 3 main religions straight away.
Yeah, 100%.
Now that's it's a theory of evolution that is taught in school as fact. Yeah.
It is fact. Well, I mean, again, it's like
Is
it's
it
called
now?
a theory.
Is it now? How can you?
Well,
How
it
can you
is.
say that? How
Well,
can you
because
say
that's
that?
that's it. That's
You're
it. That's how
social.
it
You're a
works.
social worker. You can't say that.
Well, evolution is like a real thing. It's like Darwin is a real thing.
So
There's different evolutions.
you're telling me that my Bible
Ah,
Christianity
sorry.
is not a real thing.
Well, they're made up by men and not science. So science always wants to prove itself wrong, and men come up with whatever they think is the best answer. When you think of like,
But you're not meant. The Bible was created by God.
well, again, who says who? What God? God who told a bunch of men that what to say thousands of years ago? What I'm saying is they're right in front of you.
Oh, you just dropped down straight in front of me.
Did he thirst Misaki? Was he trying to thirst you?
I don't know. He just jumped down here, down me, and then dropped back down.
I'm gonna coming up. How do I get up? What's the quickest way?
The fire escape.
Fire escape. Coming. There we go. Oh shit. There's someone.
Nice.
Oh,
No.
Oh, he waited to do a grenade.
yeah. God damn it.
Go on, you reckon the shotgun?
Ugh, shotguns.
Keep dancing.
Nice.
Keep dancing. Nice.
Nice.
Oh wow, look at that.
My health. Diver. All I will say is that there was a time whenever the crops failed, they were like, "Oh, God's mad
Enemy
at us."
coming.
Yeah. We have to sacrifice a goat or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice try.
That's it.
He was like a feather boy.
Yeah, I was gonna. Oh, look at him thirsting.
Damn.
Ground zero. Abu. But yeah, there was a time when people didn't understand science. They didn't understand weather. So they thought if it was a dry summer, they must have did something wrong. God was mad at them. So that they would like sacrifice a bunch of, animals to God to be like, sorry, God, give us a better summer. Give us more rain. But they didn't understand weather. They didn't understand, the way that
They didn't
the
understand
earth...
They didn't understand the science and
No, they didn't. And so they came up with a solution, which was God, this must be God mad at us. But now that people know more and we have science and we have satellites and we have, chemistry and physics and like there's so much depth of understanding now that a lot of that archaic kind of like thinking of the past seems to be somewhat moving ahead, somewhat. I do think religion is still very prevalent.
Yeah, I completely understand what you're saying.
But I think men made up religion because, again, and there's new religions like fucking Mormons. They were like, oh shit, no, actually, Jesus is he came from the United States actually, and you're like, are you kidding me, Mormons?
Let me tell you a theory. The theory is that there's so many religions out there to confuse you.
Yeah.
There was a song by a Christian rock band, called "In the Words of Satan." Oh my God, it's an amazing song.
Yeah.
Basically, just talking like in the words of Satan, and you know what? I actually recommend you listen to that tune.
I will. I definitely will. In the words of Satan.
It's a Christian rock band, you know what I mean? But the gist of the story is that, the devil basically created all these different religions. Yeah, like how many different types of Christian there is. There's like 50 different types of Muslim. There's,
it's just people, though, right?
Catholics.
It's just people making up different rules. People who are like, you're not right, I'm right. No, you're not right, I'm right. God talked to me. I saw God. And you're like, did you though?
But what the Christian believe is this certain rock band. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Orthodox Christians. Yeah, I think that's like the closest to the original Bible because the Bible's been tainted throughout time, and
yeah.
But
only throughout time. I mean, kind of.
Well, I mean,
couple thousand years.
I think Henry VIII freaking changed the Bible so he can have a divorce.
100%. Yeah, he was like, well, God put me here because how else could I be king? You know. Again, men are fickle, and they have ideas and they believe them fully, and they're like, God talk to me.
Check this year. You know the massive conspiracy theorists.
Yes. Yeah.
What they believe, is that the New World Order want to basically depopularize humanity. And
Yeah.
yeah, am I right? Yeah.
I think so. I don't know. I don't dive too deep into conspiracies because I find them so silly that I just can't do it. It hurts my brain.
But basically, the rich people, they haven't got enough resources because all the poor people are taking it up.
Right,
So we need to spark a war to kill off so many thousands of people so we can, have more resources, whatever. Yeah, that's happened throughout time.
Yeah. I believe that before I believe the other stuff. That's just war, and war never changes. That's just war never changes. That's just humanity. That's just humanity. War never changes.
That's humanity. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot the whole point I was going to make then.
It's the weed. It's the devil weed.
It is, man. I think it's the latest I've ever played in a long time. It's not even that late. It's not even that late. I feel like it's 5 in the morning.
What time is it?
It's 1 o'clock. It's 1 a.m.
That's not bad.
I feel like it's 5 a.m.
It's because this conversation is aging you. I do appreciate, honestly, though, Cyber. I appreciate your perspective, and I definitely see where you're coming from. And you know what? You're like, no, I'm not saying anyone's wrong in this. It's just like these are just my opinions and what I've learned. So,
yeah. I completely agree with you. It's just, I just don't agree with
4-year-olds.
4-year-olds, man. Yeah, I mean, it started like a couple of years back when they were trying to teach, I think, 8-year-olds sex education.
Yeah.
And there's one school, right close to my house actually.
Yeah.
All the parents boycotted it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were protesting outside, saying that you can't teach this to our 8-year-olds. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But the curriculum is telling them that they can. Yeah. So the parents got dismissed.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then there was a massive public outcry. Then there was thousands and thousands of people showed up at the school. Yeah.
Right.
Obviously, because they don't want 8-year-olds being taught this either. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I know what you mean. Like religion and state should be completely different things. Yeah.
Yes.
But when it comes to religion, you have to be careful what you say.
Yes, definitely. Because it's a really sensitive subject for some people. I definitely get that. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my job as a manager, I have to be, careful, with what I say, just in general. Yeah. You as a social worker.
You know what, though, Cyber? A lot of what I'm saying to you is because you're my friend. I would never say these kind of things to a lot of people I know because I really, truly respect their religion. And I think I sent you like a happy Ramadan because I work with a lot of Muslims and I really respect their religion and their choice to practice whatever they want and believe in whatever they want. And, I love that about cultural differences in people and learning from people and learning about people's religions. I think it's really awesome. But you as my friend, I will give you my personal opinion. But my opinion is like just a person in the world is everyone should be respected and supported. Which is, if you believe in that, I will respect and support you, and I will wish you whatever.
Well, the question I'm basically asking is how the hell did the school get away with? Oh, not the school, sorry. It's Scotland, the whole of Scotland, basically.
Yeah.
How did they get away with it? Yeah, when there's a massive public outcry about it.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, that's. Oh, so did they say, well, this is our curriculum, we're just teaching it anyway? Is that what they said?
Basically, it's basically what Beef said. That as teachers, they have to have the equipment and the knowledge to support any child of 4 years of age or older.
Yep.
And help support them in what they believe, basically.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, you as an educator, you have opinions on it, and you'll go through and you educate on it, yeah.
Yep.
But as a normal citizen, yeah, that's the whole point I was trying to make. Like the normal people. When I mean normal people,
normal people.
The average person.
Average, okay, yeah.
The average person, yeah.
The average says, not like you freaks, not like you Satan worshippers.
The average person is against what they're actually teaching, yet they've got away with it.
Right, and so I guess what I would say is if the average person was against learning about... Okay, so say the population of a town, I think they're shooting up here at the front of the airport where Masaki's gone. If the average population of your town is all Christians, they're Catholic, and they're against teaching your kids about the fact that there's other religions in the world, then I would say as an educator it's my job to teach them if there's more than one religion, despite it not being...
That is a good point.
Despite it not being your personal belief, it's my job to teach them more than what they're going to find in just your house. And that's where critical thinking comes in, where it's like, you know what, there's more than just this one thought, there's lots of thought. That's fucking education.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. Yeah, that's the perfect way to go about it, yeah.
Yeah. But to still say, listen, your parents are legit. They have their own, you gotta listen to them too. Like, take in their information, take in our information, and you make a decision as your own human. The problem is, a lot of these parents are like, you know...
Have you ever heard... Well, sorry, I was going to be a bit rude.
What?
I was going to say, have you ever heard of peer pressure?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
If all your peers... I actually read this. It was one kid in one school. All of his peers were basically coming out as transgender.
Yeah.
So he just decided to wear a skirt one day.
Yeah.
And carried on wearing a skirt.
Yeah.
But it's not transgender at all.
Well, who cares? Yeah, why that's like me wearing a tuxedo. Why can't I wear a tuxedo?
Yeah, no, you can, but the thing is, he did it to fit in.
Well, I would say maybe more to support, maybe to support his transgendered friends, not to fit in himself, but to be like, hey, it's just clothing.
He said it. No, this kid actually said it was like, it's like the peer pressure. Everybody's round, something interesting about them. I had nothing in common. I was poor. I was boring.
Right.
Blah, blah. Couldn't get a girl.
He's not going to keep that up very long.
As soon as he started wearing a skirt, girls started talking to him.
Well, then he found out a good way then to get girls to talk to him. Good for him. What I'm saying is, it shouldn't matter what clothing you wear, or like if he's not going to just decide to start liking dudes all of a sudden because, or be transgendered because his friends are. Maybe he'd wear a skirt, but you can't just change your sexuality, Oh, there's people on the roof. Woo! I shouldn't have come down here. What am I doing?
The guy down here.
There you are. Shooty's up there. Okay. Shoot. Can I get to Saki, I wonder?
Enemy device?
I've got the Shibi. You got me. Oh, Mr. Tommy, you got me.
Mr. Tommy is still alive?
Yeah,
I got all of them. I got all of them individually. I got the whole team down individually. But they got each other up.
Yeah,
Steve, where are you? Beef? One more person, we would have won that fight. Funny. Oh, they're all get third party. Funny. You going, Cyber? You still rolling?
Yeah.
This is like it's like debate time. The Cyber and Kill Clear. Yeah, Friday night debate. Cyber and Kill Clear on
Hey,
Channel 5.
listen, I'm a big guy. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like 6'4", you know, quite fat now. But you know, I'm quite large. Yeah.
Yeah.
And whenever it came to a fight, yeah,
Yeah.
my words were what got me out of it every time.
Okay. Yeah.
I've had 1 or 2 fights, but you know, let me think of a good one. Yeah,
Have
I
you
got
ever
this.
Have you ever gotten punched in the face?
Oh yeah, like, because I'm the biggest guy. They go for me first sometimes.
Right. They got to prove a point with you.
Yeah, fuckers. Like, it's happened about 3-4 times. You know, it's like I remember once, yeah, a kid. You know, this one guy just pushed my mate. Just, you know, I was like, yo, what the fuck? And I was like hooked out of nowhere. Yeah. And I remember feeling that punch.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been punched in the face a few times, but that one, I felt that punch and I was like, fuck, I do not want another one of them. Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, just grab the guy in it, yeah, and you know, just try to restrain him in it. Yeah. You know, so as I restrain the guy, you know, just put my body weight on him at the end.
Sorry, Clear.
Oh,
Disconnect.
Misaki.
Yeah,
That's
sorry.
okay. That's okay.
Bye bye.
We're coming back. We're coming back.
I'm coming.
We had Ad Bismarck, and I've never played with him before. And I was like, oh, we're gonna have Ad Bismarck.
I didn't see this message. I got a message from a friend half an hour ago.
Say.
I had to team up for Nuclear Winter.
Get them on the team.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll invite her to the group chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mouth has got me out of so many things. Like,
Yeah. It's important to like know how to talk to people.
yeah. So I'm trying to find her. There she is. Yeah, okay, so once I was actually drunk at the time, but you know, I was with 2 girls from work waiting at a taxi rank, and this guy walked past and like pinched her ass on it. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck you doing? That's my girl, isn't it? She wasn't my girl, but you know, I was just drunk. And then, you know, he's like, oh, you know, fuck off, blah, blah, blah. I was like, don't fucking tell me to fuck off. And I remember in my head, I'm like, you know what, just don't back down and just show aggression, he'll back off. Yeah. We're on a busy street and outside clubs and and next thing you know, we're having a conversation. Yeah. He's like, you know, you want to watch who you're talking to? You know, we're on a stag night tonight. Yeah, we're from Liverpool. Yeah,
Right.
you know, we're gonna fuck you up.
Right.
Laughing at him, and I was like, bro, you from Liverpool? Awesome. I'm from here, mate. This is my fucking road. I was like, you guys are coming into my city. Yeah, you think you're gonna fucking threaten me? Yeah. Next thing I know, I turn around here, and there's literally about 10 people walking towards us. One of them had an owl plate around his neck. Yeah. And they're coming towards us. Yeah. So literally, I just turned to the guy with the owl plate. Yeah. I was like, yo, bro, you're from Liverpool? And he's like, yeah. I was like, congratulations, I heard you get married. Have a good night. And I worked my way through everybody saying, have a good night, have a good night, have a good night.
It's like a literal kill 'em with kindness. It's awesome.
You gotta know when. You gotta know, what to say, when to say it. But apes, what's going on, apes?
Hola.
Hola,
Apes.
apes. This is
Bonjour.
Claire,
Hi, hi.
and we also have
Hi,
the
everyone.
famous Masaki.
Hello.
I'm Misaki. I've played with you before. You probably
Yes,
didn't
you
remember
do.
because I'm not very good.
I remember I remember the
Okay.
name Apes. I remember Apes, or at least Cyber talk about Apes.
Of course, I do talk about it. I do talk about
Yeah.
it sometimes.
I do. Maybe I was watching a stream. Maybe you guys were all playing in it. I remember hearing apes. Yeah.
That's so weird as well. I actually thought about you today, apes.
Oh, you
I
did?
was, yeah, it was just random. Just I was running around in the lobby and ended up going, straight upstairs. And that spot where me, you, and Ron used to stand.
Uh-huh.
I was just like, oh yeah, we used to stand there. That used to be our spot.
Away from all the crazies.
Yeah. Now it's just
Now you are
barely
the
moved in the
crazies.
lobby.
Yeah. Now you are the crazy.
uh,
How are you, Apes?
awesome.
How's your day going? How's your Friday?
My Friday or Cyber's
Yeah.
Friday?
Yours. How you doing?
Fantastic, actually.
That is good.
Someone told me about this website called GameFlip where you could buy stuff for the game. So there's like little stuff in the game, like magazines and bobbleheads, and it's like, I would never farm that stuff. Like, that's
So
too
let's
much time.
spend real. You mean spend real life money on it?
Yeah, I mean, it's like
Ah,
$4,
yeah.
$2.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there's stuff on there for like hundreds of dollars. Where,
Yeah.
there's no way I would buy that. But $5 for a ton of magazines that I'm on the wrong character. Damn it. It's okay. I'll fix it the next round.
I remember Beef was talking about a website like that, and he was like saying, "Oh, Claire, the gun you have is going for like $300 on this site." So maybe he was talking about the same site.
Yeah, I mean, when I look at it and I compare it to like the stuff that's in my inventory, I'm like, whoa.
I know.
It's when you want the stuff, but you don't want to do any of the work, I guess. And you have money, you just have money goes to waste, and you're like, "Hey, yeah, I'd like 1,000 of those magazines, please."
That's what
Yeah,
I
I mean,
suppose it's like PvP
1,000
and
of the
PvP.
magazines is $5. My coffee is more than that.
Yeah.
And then
So
that
it's like
means
if it's worth it.
yeah. And it means I
Totally.
don't have to like run around and like, you don't control what magazine you get or the frequency that you
True.
get them at. So, if I knew that I could get 3 magazines every day of the specific magazine that I use for my build, I would 100% just farm it myself, because
Yeah.
part of that's fun. But it's not fun for me to farm shit and then get like plus 10 Tesla damage, plus 10, damage protection, It's like, I don't
Yeah.
use that! Give me the small guns bobblehead! And it sets like caps when I'm at max caps all the time. It's like, stop!
Yeah. I think I remember getting like a whole bunch of magazines from friends of mine, but I think it's like they duped them all. Or they like there was something where you put a magazine in the water and shoot it or something, and then you got a bunch of them, and I wonder how many people selling them are like.
Oh,
are
I'm 90% sure that 1,000 that I just bought are duped.
right.
Okay,
But
yeah.
you didn't dupe them, so it doesn't matter.
I didn't dupe them, so exactly.
Exactly. That's
And
like,
I paid for them a
投票期
fair
間は締め
price,
切られました配置につく準備をお願いします
it's kind of
even though Bethesda's rules say you cannot purchase stuff for your
Oh
character.
yeah, it does. That's true.
It says you can't use money to purchase stuff, so it's like, nah.
There's people making a living off
Where
it.
do you guys want to go?
definitely.
Where do you want to go?
Yeah. Where do you like to spawn?
Anywhere.
Pick a spot then.
Yeah. We will follow. Ooh, power plant.
Yeah.
I like it.
I thought you might choose power plant.
Like, you know what? We haven't gone to the power plant all day, so. That's
True.
good.
And you know the thing is, we haven't even played beef.
I was just gonna change Misaki.
All dogs are boys.
Oh, yeah.
All cats are girls. Unless they say they're a boy, unless the dog says it's a girl. 4.
I like that.
Sorry. Yeah. 100% joke.
See, Claire, there you go. It's
There you
like,
go. There you go.
that's like 5% of its population so far.
Yeah. But honestly, that is a real thing. Like when I look at cats, I just assume they're girls for whatever reason.
Well, you know, it's like boy cats piss everywhere in it, so like girl cats are just easy to keep.
Yeah. Are they though? Are they? I guess boys spray or whatever.
Yeah, they spray everywhere in it.
Yeah. True that.
As long as you get the girl fixed, you got no worries. My poor kitty, man, she'd been getting. She hasn't had a litter. I was so against it. I was like, every cat's gotta have at least one litter before you get them sterilized, you know.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you can like support it or whatever.
Yeah, easily we could support it. Just nobody wants the hassle. I mean, I've had loads of cats with the whole trip as enemy right there.
There was someone on each of you guys.
I'm going up top. I'm behind the hips.
Oh my god, I got nothing. I still got a double barrel.
Cyber yells at me and he tells me, go upstairs. I'm like,
get to the roof. Yeah.
To the roof.
He's running over to Madanga.
Get to the top.
Oh, nice. Get to the Java. Okay, I got an automatic finally. Finally.
I finally got one.
I was worried there for a second. Because everything I was getting was just double barrel. And I was like, well, I'm gonna die with a double barrel in my hand and like, quick stuff here. So the guys on you ran away?
Yeah.
He's gonna have to come back because the town's...
It's a circle, yeah.
Well, they're probably just all the way around us.
Yeah.
The apes scared them.
I'm gonna check the northern steam power.
Cyber, combat shuttle.
Yes, please.
Yeah, coming.
Where are you?
What do you want?
Combat shotgun.
Wow.
Apes, what weapons do you like?
You're welcome.
The subby.
Oh, she's like you better actually. Yeah, she's a 10 mil queen. 10 mil
Oh
queen.
my god. Into it, very into it.
We'll start with that thing.
Did you get a subby for yourself yet?
No. I have ACR.
I have a subby if you want one.
If like an extra one, you already have one.
Yes.
Yeah, I would definitely take it if you don't need it.
Ooh, we'll stop over.
I wonder what that means. Cyber, do you want shotgun shells?
Yes, please.
Got a bunch.
Take it. Yeah, good. Let's see if I got. I'm sure that's some 45.
Thank you so much. Oh, did you need the ammo? Because I can use. I had a bunch already. Do you need any of it back?
Oh, I just split what I had, so.
Yeah, here, I'll give you some back because I had an ACR and I had a bunch from that, so I'll give you. That would be perfect.
I've got 6 here if you want.
Yes.
Drop my shotgun. I don't need you anymore, shotgun. Goodbye.
My shotgun.
Oh, we're just inside the circle.
Alright. Come on then, guys. Democracy time. Where are we going?
I don't know. Where do you go from the power plant? And we're in the circle. Crazy.
I know.
To the mine? Is that where people are gonna go? The people who left here to go to Mananga are gonna go to the mine, I guess.
You know what?
Right?
Let's do it. Let's hunt them down. Misaki's
Yeah.
already halfway there.
Yeah, she's looking for them.
She's like, I wonder who's closest to get killed.
Yeah.
She's like, yep, this way.
Exactly.
Oh, guess who I had from Apes?
Jameson.
Yeah. Good guess.
What did he
Yeah.
say?
He just messaged me a couple of weeks back asking if I'm still playing the game. I was like, yeah, I'm still playing the game. And he was like, right on. He'll catch me soon. I was like, cool. That was like 3 weeks ago.
Oh. I haven't heard from him. It's okay.
Enemy?
I'll try
Yeah, all
not to
these
cry
crates
about
are
it.
looted.
Oh, some machine gun, 45 seconds.
Oh, you got all
Oh,
cats.
cats and girls. Good boy.
There's still more?
Yeah, this should be the boy one.
Oh my god.
With Dr. Village.
I was just shooting at the rock.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Oh, there's one more up here. Two more up here.
No.
Oh, that one.
Nice.
Nice.
I did another Kobe. Yeah, I just that. I threw that one up there and killed this guy. Oh, loads of 45 ammo over here.
Sucks
In
not
the
to have
field.
bug legs.
Only 300. Yep, there you go.
There's a couple. There's 5.56 on there too, and 10 now.
Oh, Apes, you got no fragments.
I know.
No.
Scary, that.
That's why
Good job.
I'm just hipping, not hopping.
Hit it.
Right.
Don't stop a rocket.
That's how the democracy is working. We went to hunt him and we got him. Wait till you next, guys. Wait till you next.
Saki's a good leader. I love
Oh
following
no, I
Saki.
kind of just got to find. Oh, damn! Right in front of me. Oh, shit.
Ah!
There's two of them. One up on the hill.
Yeah.
I know you right there to the
Stabilized is ridiculous. Okay, I got one ferret. Oh, they thirsted you, Cyber.
No.
No!
Yeah, it's actually
They
right
did
there.
there.
Oh, I know these.
They didn't even go save their own teammate.
Oh, no, sorry.
Make sure you get tested.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Oh, got a beat taste.
Sorry.
Good job, guys.
Misaki, do you need codes? I got 2.
One more.
Okay.
You got hit me with an assault on here.
I did not expect anyone to be right there, you know.
Thank you.
Oh, someone above us, I think, Misaki. Screw that.
Come on.
Yeah, but that's to the left. To the...
Oh, yeah, I got the Misaki. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Nice. Obedient to keep it.
Nice. Auto grenade launcher? Yeah, that's crazy. That's a crazy thing.
Do you need submachine gun?
No, I have one, thank you.
Okay, nice.
Apes, hook me up. Apes, no!
No, she tried saving me as well.
It's in good hands.
Man, if you had frog legs, you could have jumped out of the way.
Yeah. You just gotta remember to do your character next time.
Mm-hmm.
You had the perk card. Sometimes, yeah, like a couple of perk cards make such a huge difference.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's like me and Ace used to play Adventure, like, all day, every day, back in the day.
We used to play this too all day, every day.
Oh yeah, when it first came out, we were killing it. We used to hide in bushes to start with, and then out of nowhere, Ace just start killing people. It was like, if she can do it, maybe we can.
Right, yeah.
And then we were like, ooh, we're actually a good team.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Even Ron got good at it as well.
mine right there. Yeah, it's funny, like, the evolution of playing Nuclear Winter. And, like, how your game changes over the hundreds of levels that you bump into it. Yeah.
Right.
Shibby and Miss Atomic are still in here somewhere.
We gotta get revenge.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Oh, I have a turret too, Stock. I'm gonna put it down. Over yours.
How's Ron doing, Apes?
Good, he just got home and probably is gonna hop on, so I don't know how many rounds I'll be able to play,
Enemy?
but...
I'm zoomed in first person. I'm in.
I'll just go and I'll just oh, nice.
Nice!
Well played, man. Well.
Nice, Miss Bucky. It was a perfect angle. They kept looking at her.
Saki was like just kicking us from the fire, and then that's when you just like jump over her, like kind of take over.
In a hand, back and forth, back and forth. I love that we have a little turret base set up right now. There's like turrets on all sides.
Put your camp down, because I know she uses stairs.
True, yeah.
You might use some stairs to get up there.
There's a camp that's already down.
It's probably Misaki puts her camp down all the time because she's smart. She got the big brain. Ooh, yeah.
Hey, she thought about it way before I did.
It's like oh, I see Misaki down by the hut there.
Yeah.
I see you coming up.
Ah,
Ugh.
I see.
It's just to shoot or to surprise. They're
You
running
got
toward that hill.
Lancat, shoot. Trust
Yeah,
your Lancat. Believe in your Lancat.
Yeah. Believe us.
Try that. See if you can get it in the head.
Yeah, I'm gonna just give it a toss. Oh, it hit, but it didn't kill him.
Send it alive.
Oh, they're fighting something else. Did a little bit. Again, it's doing like 12 damage. I want to run down, but it wouldn't be smart.
No,
I feel like
trust
we
in
got
your
high ground.
Lancat.
We got high
Trust in
ground.
your
We got
Lancat.
turrets. Oh, there they are, running up. Oh, I'm hitting the rocks. God damn it. Okay, they're gonna come up Misaki over this way. Yeah. We'll be ready for them.
Get in, it comes out the fire.
Yeah. they're trying to flank, so.
No, to your left, mate.
What? Oh, yeah, totally, yeah. Oh, two of
Two of
them?
them,
Oh,
two of
shit.
them. You got boxed. Yeah, you got boxed.
Ah, sorry.
Good try. That was my bad. I didn't think they'd be that quick. Boo. Good game. Good game, champion. Good game.
Well,
G to G.
match is over. We're going to get revenge next round.
Yeah. Apes, you said you need to change your character?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's pull out of the 500 character now.
No. It's like
All
level 90. Same, oddly, the same level. Crazy, because this character in adventure mode is like level 88, 90. I've never played a minute of adventure mode in her.
What level is your main character now?
600?
600. Nice. I've deleted like 3 characters. I'm at 460 now.
Again, I can't imagine if you put everything into one character, you'd be 1,000 in adventure at that.
I think
Well,
I was
500 or
like,
600.
we were easily in level 200s when I played apes.
Yeah.
Me and Damon, every time there was a double event, double XP event, me and Damon was gonna make a new character
Yeah.
just for the fun of it.
It's such a grind, though. Oh, God, that frog legs.
I know. Well, back then it was like, there's nothing else to do. Just lock down and
Yeah, true. And then you have that feeling like it's a challenge, and you're scared a little bit, and yeah, it's, You know what? So much time spent in here, and there are still places where I'm like, where am I? Where am I going?
got your game suit.
They're matching suits.
Yeah. You got your game suit. I like how the leather goes up on the cheeks. You see it?
Yes. Those
You
straps
see
pronounce
it?
your butt cheeks.
Yeah. Exactly. You got that little bit of oomph, it was only about, you know what? I keep
It's
forgetting
all
how old
about
I am.
the
I keep forgetting how old I am. I was gonna say it was about 5 years ago I found out about fillets are.
What fillets are?
Yeah, for girls.
What fillet?
Are you talking about meat?
No. They call it like it's like a breast fillet, but they put it in a bra to make the food look big.
Oh, yeah.
Like a push-up kind of thing.
Yeah, like a little, like a push-up bra with pads in them? Yeah.
I'm talking about like the chicken cutlets
Yeah, that's what I'm on about.
that they put inside bras.
Yeah. But not real chicken cutlets.
No,
Oh yeah, no.
it's made out of
Yeah, I was
silicone.
gonna say, yeah,
Right.
the silicone, yeah,
Right.
投
totally.
票
Yeah.
が締め切られました。あなた方全員の
But here's the thing, you go on a date with a guy and things are going well, and then you end up back at the house and you're like, sorry about the weird jelly chicken fillets in the bra, but,
Well, they're like built into the bras.
true.
There was a TV show called Catfish. Oh, so I just naturally went there.
I love that show. It's great.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
I love trash TV cyber. I love me some like Big Brother, some
Yeah.
Catfish, some like Survivor.
I can't do Big Brother, but yeah, I can't do the live
Not-
stuff like that.
Not the UK version though, only the Canadian version. Or actually the US version too. But I like the Canadian version best. The UK version, the people decide, like the public decides who leaves. I feel like it should be a game within the house, which is what the Canadian and American. But yeah, it's trash. I know it's trash. I never liked it either until I got sucked into it. One of my friends was watching it, and I was like, "You're crazy. Why are you watching this stuff?" But I'd be in the background, and I'd overhear, be like, "What's happening over there? Why is she saying that?" And I got sucked right in, and now I'm addicted.
I'm married at first sight. What the hell? How am I not watching this?
You get you, man. Good job.
It's not what it used to be though. Now it's just people trying to be famous in TV.
Yeah.
Did you say you wanted a combat shotgun?
Yes, please.
Cool. I have one for you.
Why, thank you. I'll make my way to you and teleport it in.
Oh.
Poor diver. Poor load time.
Something's never changed.
I would say, okay.
Abe, do you have a thought?
I do.
How do you find it?
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Don't bother rushing it when you get into it. It's not all that everyone makes it out to be.
Yeah, I'm on my PS4 now, but I also play on the PS5, and I thought the same thing. I'm like, it's okay. It's great for Nuclear Winter because you load in faster, but other than that, like, it's not that great. It's okay, but. Yeah.
Well, I loaded just as quick on my PS4 because I have an SSD in my PS4. So, like, the load times were... Even then, I used to load for...
Yeah.
I remember the times with the uranium fever. We would always race next to the train station. And I'll be there on the loading screen. You've already sold my stuff.
Is that you, Cyber? That I hear clicking
No.
around me?
I am around you.
Oh, it's
Just
Claire.
Yeah, I was on the roof. About there, I think. Is she dead? No. It's like when someone kills you, you at least want the opportunity to kill them again. You know?
Yeah.
You hope to have the opportunity to kill them again.
Oh, combat shotgun. Yeah.
Oh, so never mind.
I'm not late.
Wait.
Oh, that's not
Nice.
there.
Does anyone have codes?
Do
I
I
have
have
four.
codes?
I'll give it to you.
Clear.
You can drop it. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm gonna drop the case for you.
I'm on there for this.
No. Do it.
No, you take. Ames, or do you want to drop it? It's ready to go. You can just nuke Southtown right now if you want it, because
Nope.
the Saki dropped. Is anyone? Cyber is definitely gonna want it. She wants the case. It's right here.
If I take it, I'll save it to the end. You might as well do it now.
It's full coded. It's coded out. It's ready to go. Oh shit! There's someone here. They want to take it. They want the.
No.
It's right there. Take it, Cyber. Take it.
Where are they?
It's not making any noise though. It's right there. There's 4 codes in that bag. Right in front of me. Yeah. And there's 4 codes in the yeah.
I can.
Cool. I was gonna drop it on South
On top of the bank.
Oh, back up a little bit.
Okay.
They're running to the roof of the bank.
I did get the bank. I think the bank's in the zone.
Nice.
They might just miss, yeah.
Nope, they're jumping down. And now they're down.
Are they in the street there?
Right by the bar. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
So one of them made it out. So, Oh, he disconnected.
Boo, boo.
Oh, I guess it wasn't close then.
Ooh, that's a bad jump.
Right. Should we go to the airport?
Where? Yeah, maybe airport. Need some stuff.
Yeah, let's get smack in the middle of the something.
I would assume that there's people there then. If it's
Let's hope so.
yeah.
Do the Superman jump.
I love it. Right out of the water.
Oh.
Like a dolphin. Oh, there's someone in the plane, Masaki? Inside the plane? Pew, pew, pew.
On top of the plane. Oh,
What?
the lady.
Sorry.
On top?
There's something that ran. Oh no, it's not even. The airport.
Oh no. I'm still chasing this. Oh, there they are. Minigun, god damn it.
Oh, right. Go straight in the middle of that. I'm not scooping you up.
Sorry.
Oh. That's okay. There was two. I was gonna try to get up around the back, but it didn't work.
You know what that was? It was just lag.
Lag, total lag.
It wasn't us.
Well, what happened was when you saw them in the airplane, they seen us as well.
Yeah. They might have saw us before we saw them.
Probably.
Because it looked like they were looking at us.
Shoot first. Ask questions later.
Thank you.
I wish it didn't make us rejoin.
I need to leave. If I leave first, then it'll be fine. So just or wait till you see me leave, and then it wouldn't do that.
Oh, okay.
It shouldn't do that. It's just this game is broken. So for whatever reason, if
We just got used to that now. You're on the team next.
Yeah.
All right. Where are you from again, Apes? Okay.
The Midwest, Chicago, Texas. Depends on when you
Like Chicago and Texas, two completely different states.
Yes.
Do you live in one and work in the other?
Yes.
Uh,
Well, I technically live and work in one, but I visit the other one like so frequently that
you don't want to be a Texan. So you like pretend you're from Chicago.
No, it's I visit there like my family and my friends are all in Chicago, so I visit there every other weekend, if not more.
I've always wanted to go to Chicago. It seems beautiful. Lots of cool architecture.
For sure.
You know, Chicago is the inspiration for Gotham City.
Oh, really?
Well, they
I
filmed
guess,
a lot
yeah.
of Batman's here.
It's very like it's Art Deco-y, so that has like a Batman vibe. Yeah.
Like, my girlfriend was leaving her building and we were filming like right outside, and she was like, "Do you need an extra? I'll just call it to work. Just pick me."
Oh, Claire, you heard, Lord of the Rings production. The TV show.
Yeah, I'm pumped about it.
Yeah, they can't do it in New Zealand, so they have to do it in the UK.
Oh, why can't they do it in New Zealand?
because they got this zero COVID policy thing going on.
Right.
So how beautiful New Zealand scenery. It's probably gonna be nothing.
Yeah. CGI will take care of that.
Yeah. I was so close, Claire. So close to rewatching Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
Can't.
Yeah, that last
know,
season has soured it. I rewatched the whole thing before the last season, and now it's like I can never go back. I love the first couple of seasons. Love it. But...
I keep thinking to myself, if I rewatch it, yeah, you know, like every episode, like one after the other, binge on it, then maybe it'll make sense.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't. And
It
especially
still
like if
don't.
you, it doesn't. And then it makes it worse because it's over and it's like, release the book then, okay? They butchered the ending. Give me a book. Give me a book, sir.
Come on, George, just do it.
I know, and then I feel bad because I see him with post pictures on his Twitter like, I'm in the garden with my turtle. I'm doing this. And I see people post on there, quit fucking with the turtle, write a book.
It's never getting done.
Is the right now? The other book hasn't he? Is it Tales of Duncan?
Well, you know, it's like, he's like one cheeseburger away from a heart attack. So if
I
you
know.
just write the book
Never gonna get it.
first, I'm really concerned they're never gonna get it.
Okay, here's it, Barry. He has it written, but he'll release it upon his death.
I've heard that.
That's what it's in my heart that maybe that could be it. But for some reason, I don't know. Maybe that's just like wishful thinking. Maybe.
Well, if you're gonna end it the same way the television show ended it, then that's the way to go.
He wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do that. George is the smart man.
You know what it is? I'll be honest. Going the route with Daenerys going mad would have made sense to me if they gave me about 2 or 3 more episodes of her, you know, spiraling.
Development. Yeah, her development into madness.
Right there. But yeah, that just didn't make sense. You know, you just freed all these people. Now you're just going to burn these women, children,
It was a total disconnect. You were definitely right.
Like, I knew she was burning the armies, but she was burning little moms, little girls, and it's not like... and when you read the books, they talk about the dragons and how intelligent the dragons are.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. They had an idea, and they didn't care what made sense or what didn't make sense, or how to get there in a way that would be good. They were just like, yeah, just do it. Find a way. Force it. Just force it.
Yeah, there's just too many storylines that they just finish right. Like everybody's storyline, every single character storyline was just so abrupt. Like, yep, Jaime's gonna die with freaking Cersei.
Oh, I hated that. Man. I hated that so bad.
Jaime should have been the one. Yeah, stab her in the back. Yeah. With the foreshadowing of him stabbing the last king in the back. It would have come full circle. This time, everybody would have known he was a hero for it. And, sorry.
No, you can really. I'm with you. I'm so with you. Was Jimmy just right there with you guys? Yes. Oh, God, I don't have a gun. God damn it. Laser pistol, come on.
Oh my God. Cyber! Bye-bye.
Oh, Cyber!
No.
Okay, we'll have to get disconnected. Boo.
Oh no. Do you guys all want to exit and go get him?
Yeah, I would just say he'll... when he rejoins the party, we can just quit. You know what's funny? I just got a shotgun too, like... It's for you, Cyber.
Or we can charge straight into the next...
Oh, there's people right here.
Nice. One more.
Right. One more in the street. Oh, someone behind me. Ah, no. Went the wrong way.
Ah!
Ah,
Good try.
Terrible.
I was looking wrong way and then. Hello.
I don't have ammo. Sorry.
It's okay. Good try.
Okay.
We had to back
Nice
out
try.
anyway.
Yeah, we did.
この候補者は不適格でした。
Yeah, well, enjoy nothing in my sack.
Exactly. Yeah. I had 10 I was happy with, but I didn't get to use it. My back can't shoot.
I'm gonna let my dog out really quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah. It says that Cyber's still on a match. Oh, there we go. Now he's offline. There, it says Cyber's in nuclear winter. But he's not. Now he's offline. Masaki, I have to run for a second. I have to go take a phone call, but I'll be back. If you're still playing, I'll rejoin. But I just gotta go. I gotta take a phone call. Maybe 15 minutes. I hope Cyber can get back. Okay, I'll send a message to you.
Hey, sorry about that, guys. My internet just dropped out.
That's cool. I had to run to take a phone call really quick, but I'll be back in like 15 if you still are going.
In all honesty, I should probably call this my last one.
Okay.
It's super late for me. But, I have to play a few games,
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't leave AIDS. She just went to let her dog out. Yeah. Okay, well have
It was a joy
a nice
playing
time.
with you, Claire.
Yes, me too, Aves. Nice to re-meet you.